it's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. My love, it grows with the memories like a symphony. And you and I, we got history, yeah. And when you're alone, do you say my name or you say her name? Yeah. My love, it grows with the memories like a symphony. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love goes, there is also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah.
All deep once again, my heart is waking. It hurts when you lie all the time. Can't feel anymore. Feels numb when I die. Restart me again and again. Your love, the ghost of me. Been waiting, waiting for the light. Won't say goodbye. Won't close my eyes and die. I'm waking, waking, give me life. The ghost of me, of me.
Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we we got history. Yeah. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. For all the pain. My love, it grows with the memories like a symphony. And you and I, we got history, yeah. And when you're alone, do you say my name or you say her name? Yeah. My love, it grows with the memories like a symphony. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love goes, there is also tragedy. When we're in too deep, and you and I, we got history, yeah.
Yo, what's happening? What's happening, guys? Happy Saturday. What is going on, y'all? What is going on? We got some stuff to get right into today. You guys, happy Saturday. Is everybody having a good morning? Did y'all get up and have your coffee yet? Everybody getting woke up and, getting to it? I know we did. We got up and got to it. Did you guys hear about this breaking news here that about this huge YouTuber that was arrested on child PRON charges? Anybody heard about it yet? He had over, I believe, 500,000 subscribers. And he was right in the thick of it, with all those moms, kids, little young girls. And he picked like the most vulnerable section of YouTube that he could. He's a sick fuck. So we're gonna get into that too. Boy, I'll tell you what, predators and pedophiles they sure the hell know how to pick them. I'm gonna tell you what, this guy's community is devastated. Do you hear me? They are devastated. Let's see here. I was trying to pull this stuff up. I thought I was unmuted, but of course, no, I wasn't. So do you guys want to do Lauren first, or do you guys want to go over this this YouTuber here? What y'all wanna get into first? You guys want to get into Lauren stuff, or you want to get into the 30 child prawn stuff? Which the YouTuber? Is my B Tam in here? Let's drop the link for B Tam, because he's gonna be like, "What in the hell?" See, I didn't even have a chance to talk to him about it yet. I didn't even drop it in Discord that we were even live. Didn't tell anybody. I just hit the live button. I mean, I told him about an hour ago that we were gonna pop a live, but I guess I better go in there and let him know. Yes, 30 of them. 30 charges. Stitching 30 freaking charges.
What's
Hey,
up?
good morning.
Good morning. But according to Dr. Matthias, if you got to do a good, if they do a good job, you got to ignore the terrible shit they do, because we can't judge people because there's no such thing as morals.
Is that right?
There's no such thing as the high ground of morals and stuff. So if that YouTuber that does those charges you're claiming had a good YouTube channel, it's still okay to watch that guy, according to Dr. Mathis. At least that's what I got with his Brad Pitt analogy. Put the book down. Jesus Christ. That guy had so many books out. It's crazy. I mean, basically, he wasted everyone's time with those without sin cast the first stone. Could have easily put that out there. And his weirdo scenario with Brad Pitt, basically saying, Brad Pitt makes good movies, and I like to watch his movies. Even though he was accused of abusing his kids, I still like him. I like his movies. So basically, say Lauren Matthias does great work, so people should just ignore the bullshit she does. And I guess we can't judge her. But the problem is, Dr. Matthias, is that morals are all about survival. Like, there's a reason why, thou shalt not kill, because you don't want people to kill each other. Thou shalt not steal, because you don't want people to steal from each other. Thou shalt not covet, stuff like that is in there for survival reasons. And what your wife did, everyone can agree, threatens us all. You threaten every single YouTuber when you basically try to use the court system to set up an innocent woman to basically be arrested. So your wife purposely knew the respondent was going there, Christine. She went to Utah to get an order of protect, like an ex parte, fed that judge a bunch of bullshit, proceeded to make sure naming CrimeCon on it, then proceeded to the location where her alleged stalker was, even though it was a last minute change, and then proceeded to, when she wasn't arrested immediately, she proceeded to make her Grayson go into the bar, make sure that Christine was there, and then proceeded to go in the bar and move 3 times closer to take pictures to have this woman arrested. But according to Peter Griffin, we're supposed to believe that that woman is a stalker and should be arrested because she wants to burn down the kingdom. That's a civil matter, not a criminal matter. He is so infatuated with his wife. He is just, the problem with that guy is that we're not in fucking college. We're not paying you to be our professor, and we don't give a fuck about your books. How about that? We don't care. No one cared about the books you were talking, your Brad Pitt analogy. No one cared. What people wanted was honest answers with actual facts supporting them, and you gave none of that. It was just basically, this book says about psychological analysis of this and that and this. No one cares. No one gives a fuck. And Dr. John, you returned B. Tim's tithing. Oh, yeah. I sent a couple of things. I sent a message in Super Chat. I forgot what the second one was. The first one, they blocked me immediately after the second message. Because if I was going to keep on sending Super Chats just to like basically make sure my message was out there. The first Super Chat I sent was, Dr. Matthias, I'm afraid with all the gaslighting, your blood pressure is going to go up. I suggest you stop and answer why you attempted to frame an innocent woman with fake stalking charges. And I think the other one is, we are all stupider for watching this live stream, or something to that effect. And then they blocked me. I don't give a fuck about $15, Lena. Do you think I care about $15? I'm going to go to the bank and call them up to dispute $15.
The $15 was worth it because it pissed her right the fuck off, and you could see the whole look on her face when she got it. Also, I left a comment too, and it pissed her right the fuck off and caused them to go into a whole fucking rant about how they were just joking around and they have to laugh to joke, and if they didn't laugh to joke, it would be terrible. And they were sarcastic, and that's the whole thing was sarcastic about their Patreon. Somebody just had to take it out of context.
No, I think that's
that they're talking about. He ran it off. He probably read 7 fucking books. Like, shits about what the fuck him or those books have to say.
Yeah, like, do you realize, Dr. Matthias, no one cared. I don't remember anything you went through with the book. The only thing I remember is that you're kind of really into Brad Pitt.
The name is fucking We Do Not Care.
John, like me,
we do not care.
Maybe we need to get Brad Pitt a stalking order because you apparently fucking watching the most lamest movies of Brad Pitt. I didn't even know that about that fucking movie you talked about with Brad
we know who his celebrity crush is.
Jesus Christ.
Brad Pitt.
I mean, like, dude, his scenario was kind of ridiculous. It's like he was trying to say like his wife was doing such good work, we should just ignore her failings and just acknowledge her good work.
Yeah.
That's like me saying, well, you know, the Nazis in Germany made great doors. We should just keep on buying their doors and ignore them being Nazis in Germany. Like, that's crazy. That is a crazy analogy.
He went on to tell us all about, you know, how terrible people are, how sad people are. They're terrible to Lauren, and she's just the biggest victim ever because, you know, he even went on to talk about the story of this little boy who was, you know, having a fight with his friends, kind of like, you know, a roast chat that was made. There was some major leakage. So he's like, yeah, there was a roast chat. So let's just say there was a roast chat and there was like this chat. You guys like made fun of people and just joked around. And so I was like, okay, so that's what this is. This was a chat where 6 or 7 of y'all got together and roasted the fuck out of people talking shit, which is probably funny as hell. And I'm probably going to laugh at it when they do get fucking dropped. But nonetheless, they're fucking upset because they were talking shit and it's going to come out. So he says, and this is just my opinion, but in his little little rant, he goes off to say that basically it's just some girls that had a conversation and now the conversation's getting leaked.
Yeah, and no one would give a fuck.
No
No one would care.
one would give a flying fuck if she didn't react the way she did. And because of her reaction, we all want to see the motherfucking text. Drop them bitches right now.
If they're not so bad, drop them. Like, let us see the fucking 6 years worth of text.
Somebody better just make an alt because they all seem to be scared as hell and not want to be dropping nothing. So, well, make an alt and go drop them off.
I think I stayed up for like 2 hours of it, and then I went to bed because I was like, this shit is just like, this was the worst response I've ever seen someone do. I said to myself,
Here,
what?
we're gonna go. I'm pulling it up right now.
Oh my God.
We gotta have a little laugh.
I think it's probably better to do like this part first before we get into the serious subject afterwards.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. So look, this is where we made it. We made it to like an hour and 40 minutes in. Right here, 141. See, there we go. It just saved our spot. This, his little fucking story though had me fucking cracking up.
Bro,
but her facial expressions, we'll remember her 141. Let me go find this little story he tried.
Did you see that she's like, I like Botox a lot?
Yeah. Look at his finger.
He's like Peter
1
Griffin.
minute.
Bro, he's like Peter Griffin. I felt like, honestly, watching the first 2 hours, I felt like I was being recruited to a cult. Like, I really felt like I was being recruited to a cult.
Like, I was like, what the hell is he reading books? I was like, no, Professor John. No, John Black. We don't want to hear the chapters of this book. We do not want to go over schoolwork. No, I felt like I was being read to by my college professor.
You didn't go. You went to college?
Yeah. BTM.
I was kind of shocked.
Good morning. Listen, Ikemel, don't mind B Tim's smart mouth, okay?
Like, what the
you guys, listen, it's Saturday morning. B Tim's full of coffee and vinegar.
But why the fuck is Peter
and he's
Griffin
wearing socks, so he feels tough.
Why the fuck is Peter Griffin like lecturing us? Like, what the fuck's going on here?
Peter Griffin. Listen, I gotta go find this story because when he tells it, it's major leakage. He's got the mots, but he's holding back. Well, he just busted her clean out, and he don't even realize it. But he was like, so he starts comparing her bullshit to this story, and he's like, so what if someone were to just have like a roast chat? And I'm like, a roast chat?
Are you roasting victims?
Roasting the fuck out of folks in the Daybell case and the Daybell Valo Delphi. You know what I'm saying? All
Bro.
So they was just sitting in the chat and just running their mouth, talking all kind of shit. Lost mother of one. Thank you for being a member for 32 months, Biddy. Dang, girl. In it for the long haul. Rowena said, Puck over the $5 Super 60 is the only thing missing was a ukulele and them singing. Worst response to date. If you know, you know.
Bro.
Always hooking. Member for 12 months. Got your golden cram, BD. Got your golden cram. Fell asleep 20 minutes. Hold on. I fell asleep after 20 minutes. P-Tim needs a honorary PhD. These two need to find Jesus.
I'm going to try to do a Peter Griffin. Like that, burnt toast.
Oh, man.
Is that all Dr. Matthias needs to do? Like, they meant to burn down your kingdom. Oh my God. What the fuck was this, man? I swear to God.
Did you hear that? They just want to make you a terrible person. They want to burn down your kingdom. What? And if you watch her facial expressions, oh my God, they took me out, B-Tim. I could not wait for you to wake up and see this. I was like, oh my God.
I was watching this.
Let's listen to the leakage here. I want you to hear this story.
A huge amount of he's a psychologist at Harvard. He's done a huge amount of research on this idea of what he calls the good true self.
This is from cognitive science and
oh shush. Yeah.
Cognitive science,
A multidisciplinary journal.
2017, whether you see someone with dementia or a brain injury in
Oh,
the same way, it was morality. It was more.
oh yeah, they give us a lesson
Morals.
on morality and who's the moral police and shit. She's kind of upset, and so is he, because you can't have skeletons in your closet, you can't have any kind of information, you can't have anything on your background if you're calling them out. You have to be perfect. Womp womp womp. We still called you out. We're not perfect.
That's
And again,
how strong.
That's
this
how
is.
strong this is, right?
That's how we are judging.
So let's go back.
We're assessing.
I'm going to just quote from this article,
Where's his little Timmy story?
Neurodegeneration and Identity. Quote these ideas of what's called the essential moral self.
No, I want to.
Trying to find some underlying category of reality about a person or a thing. The child, here's Bloom, the child is presumably stressing that this sort of behavior reflects a deeper aspect of Gabriel's nature.
There we go, Gabriel. That's it. So Lauren is Gabriel, in my opinion, and he really fucking. Oh man. Oh my God. Here we go.
So, what Bloom is saying that's of interest here is that if a child is on the playground, let's say we don't know the context, right? Let's say that child was having a really bad day. Let's say his father yelled at him that morning. Let's say his father maybe even pushed him, right? This kid, Gabriel, comes to school and he acts out. He hits another child.
Okay.
Maybe he pushes another child. And this 4-year-old sees it. And his conclusion is that Gabriel is essentially a herder. He's a bad kid and you need to stay away from him. Without knowing anything about Gabriel, without knowing Gabriel's story, right? So you're going from this one particular behavior and you're generalizing. And the important point here is that kids as young as 2 and 3 and 4, this is what they do. They start labeling and categorizing behaviors.
Okay. And putting them into categories.
Putting them in categories, trying to oversimplify it, right? So you're essentially seeing, like this 4-year-old, you're seeing one particular behavior, which is this kid Gabriel hitting another kid apparently. Mm-hmm. We don't know why, right? We don't know the context. We don't know anything about his home life. And then a 4-year-old is drawing the conclusion that that's a bad kid.
In general terms.
In broad terms,
right?
Correct.
It's oversimplifying.
Oversimplified. So what's important here is not only does this happen at a young age, but it solidifies over the course of our lifespan. So in other words, adults are still looking to categorize people. The same way they're looking for a specific instance or behavior to say, that's a herder. So here's an example. Let's say someone writes some private text messages that aren't meant with the expectation of privacy, right?
All right, here we go. This is the leakage. This is where he starts leaky. And I don't think he even realizes how much he leaks with this.
Right. And let's say those messages are part of a group where the culture of that group is to roast other people.
Oh, so let's say there's a group chat, right? There's a group chat, and part of that group chat is to roast other people, right? So, I mean, can we say leakage? So basically, in my opinion, Lauren was part of a fucking group chat where they roasted the fuck out of people. And I think that's why she's really having the reaction she's having about people coming out with this stuff.
Culture of that group is to make fun of other people and to just blow off steam, to vent, right?
So yeah, the nature of this group chat is to blow off steam, talk about other people, roast other people, talk shit, You hear me, Tim?
I'm here. I'm just sitting here and like awe and shock that this woman actually went this far just because she had a Discord shit talking people. Or not a Discord, a message group, like a messenger group. It's kind of wild to me, actually. Like, you literally try to put a woman in jail because you didn't want them to reveal you shit talking people. Like, no one would care. No one would care. Like, you got to realize, like, people, when you're in their position, if text messages did come out, all these motherfuckers would have to do is just basically do an apology tour, a sorry tour, and 99% of their audience would stay, and they would be cool with them. And that would be it. I've seen this before. I've seen audience, like usually, they're pretty much willing to like accept an apology and stuff. But to this degree, it's kind of wild, actually.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, it is. It's some grimy ass shit, in my opinion. And that's exactly what it is. And yeah. And actually, I had somebody reach out to me that's in this conversation. Like they're a major part of this. I'm not going to bust them out or say anything because I told them I wouldn't right now. But yeah, they've given me some lovely information.
Okay.
Always hooking with $5 super chats here. Let's see here. Paging Lucy from Peanuts. We've got a new regular for the psychiatric help. What is this, 5-cent booth? Bring extra nickels. Well, I mean, I think this is. Go ahead.
I just think it's kind of wild that they actually thought it was a brilliant, like, this was their response. Like, honestly, they should have just let fucking Craig give a bottle of fucking vodka, and let him do the response for them. It would have been better off. He would have talked about octo penises or whatnot and started dancing in front of the camera like fucking, Silence of the Lamb. I touch myself with the fucking bottle of vodka. He would have been better off than this response. At least people would have been a little bit more entertained. Queen's like sitting there like, what the fuck?
We got Saturday. It's Saturday. We got all fucking day to sit and roast the fuck out of these people. You guys, listen, that's the difference. You guys want to roast the fuck out of people in a private chat? We're going to do it right here on fucking live.
Did you see my super chat I sent in?
I fucking did. Listen, let's go pull that up because that shit was gold.
Bro, I got blocked.
They were pissed, and I left them. I just seen you left the super chat, and we both got blocked.
I got
there was
blocked.
quite a few people that got blocked.
Honestly, I would have.
You noticed? So listen, they only had 7,000 people in there last night instead of 10,000, and a lot of people she lost over 1,000 subscribers just last night.
I guarantee you 5,000, like 3,000 of them were probably hate watchers. People just want to fucking get the scoop on this lady and find out what's going on. Honestly, I guarantee you. I guarantee you. And this, honestly, if I wasn't blocked, I was going to keep on sending $5 super chats. Just keep on sending messages in all night. But I got blocked after the second time.
Well, if you notice, it was a premiere. Somebody went in under Brad Pitt, and they commented. Somebody went in because he tries to bring up Brad Pitt, and he talks about him quite a bit. So somebody went in and was like, under the name Brad Pitt, and said, I feel like I'm being stalked. It was deleted quick as fuck. But since it was a premiere, Hidden True Crime responded with, come back, Brad.
Bro, this is wild.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, let's listen to the rest of this leakage here.
And let's say that one of those private messages, just one, or maybe a few, they're released publicly. Not to mention the ethical and moral issues about betraying someone's privacy and their friendship and trust. That's a different issue. That's more of an ethical issue, right? But let's just say that somebody releases a private message or series of private messages, and they get out to certain people. So an example of psychological essentialism is you take one of those messages out of context.
Out of context.
Meant to be private. You take one of those messages and then you develop a sticky label that you apply to the person that wrote that private or those private messages, right? So let's say that some of those messages were snarky, or let's say that some of those messages were edgy. Let's say they were a little biting. Maybe they were sarcastic, right? But they were in the context of a group where that wasn't to be shared. Psychological essentialism suggests that certain people will take those messages that weren't meant to be shared and they will develop categories. They will label people bad. They will label people as being immoral because of that type of behavior without looking at the context, without considering that person's history, without considering that person's life, right? Like that's what, so it's the 4-year-old watching one particular behavior and coming to the conclusion that Gabriel is a hurter, right? And that's a moral judgment.
So for instance, he's like saying Lauren is a herder. So Lauren's the one in this situation at this point, in my opinion, who would be the one he would be speaking on. Lauren would be looked at as the one that's hurting folks.
All right. I found my second message. My second message for $5 was, so you answered, and this was after the first one. So you answered no questions, and we all are stupider for this live stream. You should apologize for attempting to frame an innocent woman. And that got me blocked. That was my second message. Why does he say hurt her so fucking weirdly, by the way? Like he's trying to
know. It's odd. But I have your screenshots of what you said. Mel says, hold on, she hidden true crime is so hidden true crime is a 4-year-old beating kids in the playground. Well, I think what he means is there because he's like referencing this Gabriel or whatever, this younger 4-year-old, who they label the herder, in quotes, the herder. And in my opinion, he's like basically saying, Lauren, using it as an example, would be in a group chat of people who now look at her as the one, the herder or whatever he calls it. Basically, like she's the one that, was hurting folks, or it's going to hurt folks when her messages come out. That's how I took it. They think everybody's out to get her. Like, no, dude, her kingdom's going to come down. And what the fuck kind of talk is that? He's like, everybody wants Lauren dead or hurt. No one's ever fucking said that. I've never seen anyone say that. Where's the proof of that? Probably with the proof of the other shit you don't have. I mean, I'm just saying.
By the way, which is going to take us to the next step of this process. So one of the interesting things about psychological essentialism is that human beings, this is true across all cultures. This research is invariant. This research is as universal as you can get in our field, in the field of psychology. The finding is that human beings, because of psychological essentialism, they believe that we all have more or less what's called a true self. So we have this core self, this true self. Human beings also believe that not only do we have this true self, but this true self is morally virtuous. So this is another part of the finding. So you have a true self that's essential, that self, most people believe that self in themselves and others is morally virtuous. And then we get to another piece of this puzzle. So not only do people see a true self that's morally virtuous, but they believe, because of this, they believe, human beings across all cultures believe that there's an intrinsic goodness to them. And they also believe there's an intrinsic goodness in the groups that they participate in or involved in. So I'm going to read from a book here. I'm going to read the psychologist Keith Payne, who summarizes this point.
What's this book?
It's called Good Reasonable People. Keith Payne is a psychologist at the University of North Carolina. He's done a lot of research on social psychology.
Okay, we're not going to listen to his book reading bullshit. I just can't do it. It's too fucking boring and I'll fall asleep like BJ. Just call me BJ Jr. I can't do the book readings.
The definition of traditional bullying.
And here we go. He's going to read off the definition of traditional bullying. Traditional bullying.
The authors have defined cyberbullying as, quote, an aggressive, intentional act carried out by a group or individual using electronic forms of contact repeatedly and over time against a victim who cannot easily defend him or herself. Some might argue that you could defend yourself, except you can't, really. You couldn't. Right? The reason you couldn't defend yourself is because our brand is not to engage in these types of petty arguments.
Okay, so wait a minute. So your brand is not to do the petty arguments and stuff, right? But your brand is not to go file a RO on someone, and then when you find out it's going to be streamed, or even have cameras in the courtroom on law and crime, drop it, and then do a 9-hour fucking live stream.
Well, he leaked just now because the whole thing is about his brand. It's like, I need to get this RO on this woman because she's threatening our brand. It's not a threat for your life. It's a threat for your brand. And instead of handling it like any other person that is defending a corporate brand with litigation, like normal civil litigation where you sue someone, which I think they knew they were going to fucking lose, and they would look like complete fools there too. They proceeded to go with this RO, this cockamamie RO idea, who I don't know thought this was their idea. Probably this idiot over here, Peter fucking Griffin, who thought it was a great idea to do this because fifis are hurt, so people go to jail and they get GPS monitors on them. Like, I don't know what communist world this person wants to live in, because this sounds like communism to me. Like, you're like, this is crazy. Like, because a person who didn't say your name, didn't show your image, was basically threatening to release text messages, you proceeded to concoct a plan, in my opinion, to attempt to frame a woman to go to jail because your fifis were hurt. That's wild. And this guy's a psychiatrist, whatever, a psychologist, whatever his profession is. I don't even give a fuck. This is wild. Like, let's be real. This is wild.
Oh, yeah. And then to find out that they basically filed this RO on Christina. They did an ex parte, had her husband served, then had her served at CrimeCon.
Well, wasn't she already at CrimeCon when the ex parte was done?
You know what? I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I believe she was actually.
So if that's just like you traveled to your stalker, you purposely traveled to your stalker to be in the same facility that you knew your stalker was in, and then you're like trying to say that person should be arrested for that. No, you traveled to her. That's crazy to me. You traveled from another state to be in the exact location you knew she was going to be in. You purposely named CrimeCon in the ex parte so you could use that to attempt to frame an innocent woman to go to jail.
See?
And then when that didn't work, you got your few friends in the bar. You saw her in the bar. You had Grayson come in, see if she was in the bar. You came into the bar. You walked up 3 times closer to her.
Setup, in my opinion.
And then you took pictures to get evidence to help you put this lady in jail to cost her tens of
And then you guys with Joe Schmo moved closer to her and closer to her and closer to her, moved 3 times, in fact, to get closer to her to snap a picture, and then called the fucking cops on her.
Like, this
and
is
then not only that, once you did that, you then went in and tried to file a fucking petition to the courts that she violated the order of protection, not once, but 6 times. Then you said, because of that, the sanctions that you wanted, 30 days in jail, 30 fucking days in jail away from her children because you got your motherfucking feelings hurt, because you were part of a roast chat, because you felt like the court system was going to save you from your chat and text messages coming out, in my opinion, and it didn't.
Like,
she then goes on to say she wants to have a GPS tracker. Do you hear me? A GPS tracker on her. And she wants $1,000 plus she wants her lawyer's fees paid.
Notice she does this tactic where she answers.
But wait, hold on. It gets better. She wants her to stay off of social media.
Yeah, and you notice she does this tactic where she basically answers the most ludicrous questions, like parts of it, like the lawyer's not my brother, stuff like that. She brings up the whole situation with the insinuation of the brother situation, and I'm like, will you answer the other questions? Like, why did you go to CrimeCon if you knew the stalker was going to CrimeCon? Why did you go in the bar when you knew the stalker was in the bar? And according to you, I'm using her words for the stalker. I don't think she's a stalker, but I'm just using her words. Why did you do that? Nope. We got this guy who's pulling up the entire fucking Brooklyn Library on us to try to fucking bore us to sleep to believe his ridiculous arguments. Like, this is like Gish Gallop motherfucking tactics. It's like, let me pull up this book and this book and this book that have nothing to do with what the argument is. No one cares. No one cares. Anyway, you want to play more?
Yeah, because you can tell. I mean, they're distracting quite a bit, or trying to, anyways. And he goes on and spouts off about shit that has really nothing to do with anything. He goes off and onto the witch trial, Salem witch trials, and I mean, it's wild as hell. Here we go.
Or conflicts with other creators. Like, we're not going to do what he said, she said, or tit for tat. That's not our brand.
And you know what? That's okay. It doesn't have to be your brand, but she did a 9-hour live. People are going to review it and respond to it. And then when she lies and the court papers get dropped, and we find out what kind of piece of shit you guys really are for this, it's not a good look. It's not a good look at all.
So your brand is to frame people for crimes?
I mean,
That's
is
your
that,
brand? Is that your brand?
not a brand I'd want to be a part of. I'm just saying. Baton Rouge, thank you for dropping 5 memberships. I appreciate you showing love to the chat. If y'all got one, please make sure you guys tell them thank you. Hold on. Always Hookin says, but he slept at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
I don't know. I just think it's kind of wild that this is their response. Like, this is a crazy response.
Yeah. Shiva from the dark side says, do 4-year-olds typically get Botox, though? I have questions. Here. Always Hookin says, oh, paging Lucy for peanuts. We read that one. Okay. Just wanted to make sure we were caught up. All right, here we go. Let's keep it moving.
We couldn't defend ourselves without looking like absolute fools.
Can you defend ourselves? Can you though? Because how do you defend this kind of bullshit? That's what I want to know. How do you defend this?
I mean, if you're talking about like telling the truth and not trying to get an ROs on people and not getting your fifis hurt, I think you could have defended it that way. You could have just went out and say, yeah, guys, I'm going to have to admit to you guys, I did say some terrible things in text messages with my friends that I should not have said. My ex-friend is going to release them, and I decided to go forward and say, yes, I did say these things, and I have not been the greatest friend to people in the past, and and I'm just human, and I'm sorry. That would have been it. And everyone
would have been a lot easier for her to do that. And you know what? Had she done that, I think a lot of people would have been like, you know what? Okay, we all fuck up. You did some really bogus ass shit. Right your wrongs, and you know what I'm saying, apologize and continue to keep it moving. No.
And just say, yeah, I wasn't a great friend, and I'm sorry to all my ex-friends if they feel I wronged them. I apologize. And then you say that, and you don't even have to say their names. Just make a short 5-minute video. Boom, done. And then you say, I just want to keep it moving, guys. We'll get to the next case. Instead, this fucking crazy person conspired a plan to frame a person, in my opinion, based upon the evidence I'm looking at. And then proceeds, when she doesn't get her way, cries like Bullhorn Betty in the bed, and then proceeds to fucking make a 9-hour live. Drinking 10 gallons of water. By the way, you got to see fucking Julie Skaldnik's fucking. She did a parody.
She did a parody. Oh my god, I love her fucking parodies.
It was honestly, it's the best parody she's done.
Put the link in the back. Let's play it because we need a good fucking laugh. We need a palate cleanser from this boring ass bullshit.
I sent it to you. It's I'll grab it again. Here, because Trisha showed it to me and I was watching it and I was like, oh my fucking god, it's just amazing. It's amazing. So here, I put it in the back for you.
That's freaking great. We have the best freaking community ever. And you know what? BJ can sit over there and bitch all she wants to, but you know what? Our Bumbles always take care of our Bumbles. And when they do memberships, that's who it's for. It's for the Bumbles. You know what I mean? It's for other people to have memberships. She is such a little asshole. She's still mad over you donating for Pigfest.
Oh.
Oh, she's still mad about it. That's okay. Fuck her and her mad bullshit. You know, her comment went through last night. Did you see what Beach had to say?
What did she say?
Oh, she's a victim too. Here, hold on. Let me I'll see if I can pull. You left a for Lauren in the chat last night. I'm so sorry you're going through this. I'm going through this as well with another creator or other creators or some I don't know. I'll have to read it out so I you know what I mean, so I get it right. All right, we're gonna play this real fast. And holy shit, Rowena said, here, you know what? It's Saturday morning. All the Bumbles get memberships today, baby. Row coming in, dropping a 50 on us. If you guys got one, please make sure you guys tell Miss Rowena thank you. Good Saturday morning drop off there, baby. Yes, she said, damn, you're awesome. Well, because we have a lot of new people over here that don't know how we roll. You know, there's a lot of newbies in the chat. Did you guys see that? We came up like 500 subscribers. Didn't even realize it. Flutter told me.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, dang, go ahead, baby, go ahead. Come on in, little newbies. Come on, all you little newbies. Come on. Come in and hang out with us. Buzz, bitches. That's right. That's right, chatty.
Because people have the perception that because we're a bigger channel, that somehow we would be bullying her. We didn't want to defend ourselves because we didn't want to go public with this.
John.
We didn't want to defend ourselves because we thought we could ignore it long enough that it would go away. But after months and months and months of continuing multiple posts and escalating, we realized
To the point where law and crime was getting involved.
yeah, we realized this got to the point where the risks were increasing and we weren't willing to deal with this forever. And that is why in the end, we decided to get a stalking injunction.
Well, what I meant about law and crime is even after that, it's still got bigger. It's, you know, how did they find out about it? And law and crime got involved. And then I decided to draw my, 900.
Yeah, hold the fuck on because what?
So you got an RO for stalking because they posted videos about you.
Yeah, not because you feel unsafe and you felt like your son was unsafe and whatever all bullshit you tried to say. Oh boy.
So
Shauna L coming in, dropping 10 of them on us. Thank you, Biddy. And yeah, she came in and lied her ass off, which we already knew, but thanks for reiterating that. Always hooking, dropping 20 memberships on us. If you guys got one, please make sure you guys tell these guys thank you so much. And that's right, Sheba from the dark side. They ain't like us. Nope. This is wild as hell, and I can't believe she just said that. Let's play that shit again for a minute.
And we weren't willing to ignore it. Longer intentional act.
And let's watch their facial expressions too while they do this. Let me put this in normal fucking speed so I can hear this bullshit spew in normal speed.
Some might argue that
look at her fucking face. She just looks like she's so goddamn mad. You can just see how mad she is just by looking at her. She's pissed.
You could defend yourself, except you can't. Really, you couldn't. Right? The reason you couldn't defend yourself is because our brand is not to engage in these types of petty arguments or conflicts with other creators. Like, we're not going to do what he said, she said, or tit for tat. That's not our brand. We couldn't defend ourselves without looking like absolute fools. We couldn't defend ourselves because people have the perception that because we're a bigger channel, that somehow we would be bullying her. We didn't want to defend ourselves because we didn't want to go public with this. We didn't want to defend ourselves because we thought we could ignore it long enough that it would go away. But after months and months and months of continuing multiple posts and escalating, we realized
to the point where law and crime was getting involved.
Yeah. We realized this got to the point where the risks were increasing and we
Are we supposed to be upset by this? Because you get involved in every case, any case you want to. I mean, so we can be like, so hidden true crime got involved.
So his basic statement is that you would look like fools if you defended yourself. Maybe what you were maybe your arguments were foolish. Maybe that should have been the first alert. You know, if your arguments are that foolish and you look that foolish to defend yourself, maybe you are foolish.
Exactly. I mean, I don't understand how they just don't see it. I don't. Harley, thank you for becoming a new member. We appreciate you being here, little Bumble. Dang, look at you showing love today. My goodness. Shauna L dropping 50 on us. Happy Saturday, Beatty. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Because this right here, this man beats him.
It's weird.
Their facial expressions are cracking me up. With pause game on point last night. It was hilarious. Here we go.
Just we weren't willing to deal with this forever. And that is why in the end, we decided to get a stalking injunction.
Wow.
Well, what I meant about long crime is even after that, it still got bigger. It's, how did they find out about it? And long crime got involved. And then
Well, I mean, when you're doing this kind of fucking shady shit at CrimeCon, people are going to have questions. They're going to want to know what the hell's going on. And yeah, I'm sure they probably were like, wow, hidden true crime's having issues. They're having troubles. We better, let people know about this. Trips True Talk with a $5 super sticker says, on top of the shit they spewed, the facial expressions and body language spoke volumes last night, in my opinion. You know what, Trip? You did a really good job last night. I was listening to you up on Trisha's. You did a really good job. If you ever want to crack the link and come up here and shoot the shit with us, come on, because you did a really good job breaking some stuff down last night. Amos Liz, member for 3 months. I think damage control is going to backfire too. I think that's exactly what's going on right now.
You're watching it.
Yep, you're watching it. You're watching it right now. Backfire on them as it's going on. Sheba from the dark side says, weaponizing lawfare against a woman that was calling out your hypocritical backside is not the way to go. Good luck with your future, HTC. Yeah, it's on Ashley Proven says, first we got a 9-hour rant of her stalker that was not a stalker from her, and a philosophical bullshit lecture from him, yet they still look like the bullies. They dug their own hole. Oh yes they did, baby, and they dug that sucker deep. It's on G14 said, especially when it happened in front of a long crime host. Absolutely. Anjanette Levy was right there. Do you think she's not going to talk about this when you just pulled this stunt in front of everybody? I mean, after all, you did it to embarrass the fuck out of Christina, right? That's what you wanted.
I think she wanted to get revenge. I think she wanted to get revenge because of, she's kind of a narcissist, this lady. She wanted revenge, and she thought the best way to get revenge is trap her and get her arrested. I think that's what she wanted. She wanted to stop her. And then she wanted her to stop posting anything on social media. Bro, she was pissed off at the fucking leak that came out of her Patreon. What the fuck did you think was going to happen when you start laughing and giggling after you said, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. It's like, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was madder than hell that I fucking put that Patreon link out or put that Patreon stuff out, and it got clipped by True Crime with Eve, because then, you know what I'm saying, there was a lot of people on Twitter that commented on it that, you know what I mean, it brought a lot of attention to their behavior, and they were fucking pissed. He goes, well, did you hear him address it? Did you already hear him address it? I heard it.
She was so pissed. I think I've never seen her so pissed in my life. She was.
You could see the look on her fucking face.
She was
we use sarcasm to deal with stuff.
She's like, a Patreon exclusive that wasn't exclusive There's something to that effect. I was like, oh.
Well, you said pay the higher tier, so we wanted to we want to know what tier we got to pay to get the text messages, the salacious text messages you said you had. You and John said you have to get the higher tier. Well, we're interested. What
I don't care if that tier's $1,000. I'll fucking front you that money to get.
You know what? Right, we got super chats that'll come in right now that'll pay for those. We want the level. Let us know what tier this is on.
Yeah, we need to know the tier where we get to see the 6 years of text messages.
Right, where are these going to be dropped at? We need to know.
Well,
but on a side note, for a palate cleanser, real quick, we're gonna watch this because
and she made a part 2, by the way, as well.
Put it back there so we can play it. Oh my god, this is funny as fuck. Julie is hilarious.
Bro, she kind of looks like Lauren, actually. At this she looks like Lauren.
Lauren of HTC filming 9-hour live stream, satire, true crime community, funny drama. Hey, let me like this shit real quick and get her link.
Bro,
she is hilarious when she does these. I used to love it when JP did them too.
Bro,
these parodies are fucking hilarious to me. Okay, here we go.
Are you almost ready? This straw is too small. I need a bigger straw. Listen, take these water bottles with you. They're empty. Oh, this is much better. Thank you. Oh, and a matches. I love it. I'm ready. Are you set? Okay. Can you count me down for the roll? 3, 2, 1. Many of you know me as Lauren from Hidden Crime. Never in my life did I think I would have to do a live stream like I'm doing today. Hold on 1 second, please. I'm here to do a very long live stream here with my assistant, Basin. Basin, thank you. Basin, we'll cut that out. We have just been through a terribly traumatic incident. What? Say months. You're right. Terribly traumatic months. It all culminated in the last day. I'm here to tell you that I have a stalker, that I have been the victim of a coordinated campaign to make me feel bad. With every step I take, with every move I make, they are watching me. I have all the evidence today. There's a lot. So buckle up, strap in. This is going to be a long live stream, one that I've never done before.
Oh my God, Julie.
Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel.
She is hilarious. Where's this part 2 at? Because
I'll put it in the back. I'll put it in the back.
Oh
again.
my God. Listen, we're gonna do part 3 after this.
I like how she forgot. She's forgot the name of the person. She looks to the side and is like, Basin. Okay, we're gonna cut that out.
Yeah, we're gonna cut that out. Like when John was like, "Oh, you can't put that in here." She's like, "Oh yeah, here. Let me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. Here, let me get Julie's link. Her name is Julie Skolnick, and here's her link. She is."
She's gonna get a cease and desist soon from fucking.
Hey, she'll be the next one getting a cease and desist from Lauren.
I'm gonna give you a little advice, and don't try to do an RO against Sarah. Just say the husband's connected to the sanitation business in Jersey.
Oh my God!
I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know if that's the person you want to
It's
search.
Saturday morning shambles. My God! For anybody new, they're gonna be like, "What the hell?"
And he loves Italian food, and he works at a sanitation department.
Dear.
And he gets a lot of phone calls. A lot of them.
Here, let's stop it right now. Let's play.
So
All right, here's the part 2. Let's go. Let's play this here.
Wanted to further my victimization by filming and reporting law and crime. Wanted to further my victimization by filming and reporting on my trauma. This has affected me, my husband, John, my assistant, my entire family. I know how many of you beautiful gems and jewels out there care about our family. Thank you for your support. So let's begin. Okay, we'll stop rolling. Do we want to film the next section from the front here, like this, or from a profile view? What do you think? I think so. You move the camera and I'll get under the sheets, okay? Ready? Count me in. I just don't know anymore. There's hope in this world for kindness. Children. I believe the children are our future. If we teach them well, we can let them lead the way. I wake up and I just don't even want to get out of bed. But I get out of bed because I'm a professional. Can we pause for a second? I need another sip of water. Okay, thank you. Count me in again. Law and crime wanted to further my victimization by filming and reporting.
She said, count me in again. Count me in again. Oh, good Lord. Oh, my God. Back to John and Lauren. Oh, my.
I decided to draw my 9-hour life.
Let's talk about the.
Hold on. Wait, what? You decided to drop your. Hold on.
And long crime got involved. And then I decided to draw my 9-hour life.
Let's talk about the definition, the legal definition of stalking in Nevada.
Oh,
so I think, is it fair to say that, I mean, I guess our haters are going to disagree, but I think any reasonable person would, the criteria I just read would agree, I would hope, or think that they would see that as stalking, or at least cyber stalking.
With what?
This is cyber stalking in Nevada. You put up, by the way, people can find the definition of cyber stalking and stalking in Utah. You put it up. I don't want to reread that
Slide
because
that
we already
shit in
have
there
it.
all fucking quick.
Maybe we can put it up for people to see.
Sure.
But let's talk about Nevada.
We don't
Stalking
care.
is.
We do not care because look at this face. You are not a victim, just like Turtle Boy said. Now, guess what? Go channel your inner Queen Bee. Stop being a little crybaby. Okay?
Nothing more than a cat fight or two mean girls going at it.
And that's exactly what this is. In my opinion, this is exactly what happened. And you don't want your messages, your, what'd you refer to them as? Your roast chat. You don't want that to come out.
Yeah,
Which I can only imagine their roast chat's probably like, oh my God, did you see her hair?
I think
they didn't even buy it right. Roasted.
I think they probably were shit talking victims of actual true crime.
You know what? That right there, you want to talk about canceled, baby? Listen, you do some shit like that, your ass is gonna get canceled.
Yeah, I mean, I think
you
that's
got yourself to blame for it too. Don't be blaming nobody else because you did that all on your own.
And like, it's pretty weird because apparently, like the lawyer that chasing crime or something like that,
chasing justice.
Yes, she was basically saying she was in the early days. She was part of that chat, and she doesn't want to say it, but probably wasn't that flattering being said in that chat. Something.
Oh, I'm sure they were all. Yeah, I'm sure none of them really want to admit to. I mean, I'm sure none of them are proud of what they said. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens, you know.
In Nevada, cyber stalking is considered a Category C felony, carrying a prison sentence of 1 to 5 years and a fine of up to $10,000. The following requirements must be met in Nevada for cyber stalking. The accused person must intentionally cause harm to the victim, even if it's just trying to scare them or make them afraid. So intentional harm, that's a big part of it. Obviously, there's a targeted social media account.
You're a public figure.
Oh, I just want to know, did you feel threatened and unsafe when you called the police and told them that you were in fear for your life because the phone hadn't rang all day? I'm just curious. You hadn't gotten any messages or any calls, so you called the police?
Yeah, you haven't. Number one, I'm looking up cyber stalking. It says harass, threaten, or intimidate someone. It includes behaviors like sending repeated harassing messages, monitoring online activity, posting files or private information online, and using technology to track persons' location. Now, I don't think she was tracking you. You haven't shown one video showing an actual threat against you, like I'm going to come over there and do this to you. You haven't shown any repeated messages that this person has done, besides a nameless TikTok channel, which is fair use and a First Amendment. And the private information, I don't think she posted any sort of text online or anything private online. Now, you could say false statements about maybe the brother situation, but that's a defamation case. That is not cyber stalking. And you're a limited public figure. That means that the criteria is a lot higher because you literally post on YouTube your location and where you're going and all that stuff. Like, you're not a private person. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. If you can't handle, criticism online, I would suggest you close down your YouTube channel and skedaddle away. Like, it's very simple. I mean, I'm sure Dr. Matthias makes lots of money. Why can't he just support you, Miss Lauren Matthias? Why are you doing this? The only bully around Laura is, I'm not going to say that. I'll keep it neutral. I don't want to make fun of her face. She said she would also do a live stream Sunday night about all this. I support Krishna 100. Let me see. How old is Lauren? I don't know. I think she's probably got to be 40 in her 40s. Let me say. She's got to have a bio. I mean, she's been around for a long time. I'm just wondering, how old is she? How old is Lauren? Oh, no, that's not it. I don't know how old she is. I thought she was she had to be I think she's 45. Okay. 45, okay. I didn't know how old she is. Speaks him who calls John Peter. I feel like making fun of a guy is a little bit more you can get away with it, but I think she has self-esteem issues, honestly. And I don't think she can handle it. And plus, but you could do it. You're in the chat. You can do whatever you like. I'm not going to care. But I'm just not going to make fun of her. I think there's some sort of self-esteem issues going on there. You know what I mean? I don't think hopefully not John Matthias is not gonna send me a fucking RO because I called him Peter Griffin. If he does, I am going to laugh my ass off, actually. I will 100% show that on the internet and laugh my ass off. I'll be like, welcome to motherfucking New York, where people literally curse you out on the streets. I remember one time one guy asked me for directions. I was in the Bronx, and I couldn't give him the directions, and he said, fuck you. Literally, and walked off. It's
he's like, no, you ain't giving me directions. Fuck you.
Literally. And I just well, that's less normal for New York. It's literally. That was the most normal interaction. And I was
Sweet One dropped 5 memberships on us. Thank you, Sweet One. If you guys got one, please make sure you guys tell her thank you. Miss Tia Dash says lesson 1. Karma is a bitch, but the internet is faster. Lauren, you did this in a true crime community. John said haters, and who does that remind you of? Yep. Wait till you guys hear about this other one, though. This fucking YouTuber. This. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Only about multiple targeted social media accounts. Only about you. Did that induce a certain amount of fear in you?
Yes.
Could you explain?
Well, physical, well, multiple. I mean, the song lyrics that she was posting were very frightening. Crying about what I lose. What am I going to lose? Burning my fucking kingdom to the ground. Her accomplices constantly egging her on and inciting to saying, yes, burn that kingdom to the ground. Calling workplaces. Other people coming forward and saying, I'm getting strange calls from this person saying you're bad.
She's burning it down. She's burning it down.
Okay, let's go through this. Let's go through calling a job. Someone calling to basically see what is Mr. John Mathias's background, Dr. Mathias's background. He's a public figure. He puts his credentials out there. And if someone wants to verify if he's actually who he is, I mean, that's on him. I'm sorry, but like it's not like if they called up and they were like lying about him and saying like, oh, who the fuck are, he's doing this, this, and this. I get it. But he is putting himself out there. And it turns out, I believe there's something about object professor. He's not an object. What is it? Object. How do you say that fucking word? But anyway, I heard he's not that at a certain school. That's what I heard. Now he is a doctor. Objective professor or something like that. Is everything that John ain't. Oh, thank you. And it's like, if you put that in your qualifications, then people have a right to verify. Number two, people posting shit about you. You are a YouTuber. There's people that I guarantee this woman's fucking head would explode if she ever went through one day where I go through. You know how many people make videos on me? I had one crazy lady talk about my penis for 2 hours. 2 hours. You don't see me saying her an RO. I mean, crazy enough. How many YouTube channels shit talked you, Queen? Literally showing your face, literally going through everything. Like
at one time, I mean, we got fucking BJ's mod that fucking called my mayor, threatened to come kick my fucking door in, FOIA'd my fucking daughter's report, got a FOIA from a fucking predator bitch that passed on to another fucking predator bitch. I mean, the list goes on. Shit. Talk about stalking. Shit. You ain't dealt with nothing, bitch.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, our very own B10 is burnt toast. Oh, thank you. I mean, at the end of the day, people wanted to verify your credentials. I mean, it is what it is. I think he embellished the dates of qualifications at 2001. It's actually 2012 and can't remember. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like they wanted to verify the facts of what you're stating. That's pretty much it. And when you're a public figure, people are going to do that. You don't think like a news agency would do that? I mean, let's say like a news agency wanted to actually do a background check on you before they report on you. You don't think they would call up his job and find out if he actually works where he's actually working to verify facts? Just saying. Now, I'm sure he is a doctor, and I think he's proven that he's a doctor. I just think he fluffed up his credentials a little bit, or she fluffed it up a bit, and that's a problem. And then you're crying about people making comments. Are you fucking kidding? First off, I don't even give a fuck about mean comments. I'm like, it's engagement. It's like, oh, you want to make pissed off comments in the comment section? Okay, thank you for the engagement. Enjoy. If it's stupid enough, I'll read it for a live stream.
It's good engagement.
Yeah. If it's stupid enough, we'll make it a show or read it on a live stream and embarrass you.
Because that's kind of funny too. Live review says, or live review here says, I'd love to see her and Betty at a trial together. Oh Lord.
Bro, imagine that.
Oh, hey Curvy Barbie OG. Thank you for becoming a new member. It's good to see you, It's good to see you, Betty. TV's already on the case this morning. Yeah, he's been on it. Man, listen. He is not going to play with her. Turtle Boy is not going to fucking play with her. Like, she keeps thinking shit's a joke with him, and then it's not. No. No. You better channel your inner Turtle Boy. He 1, 2 Turtle Boys coming for you. What's that silly goose that he made up? Silly goose. BJ's mod made up that rhyme threat. Remember that? The nursery rhyme threat.
Well, I mean, like, so far, I don't think Turtle Boy right now reviewing her is doing anything wrong. So
no, I mean, his facial expressions are fucking hilarious to me. when he found out about the sperm thing. Oh my god.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I don't like Turtle Boy, but like I got to be neutral. Like, he's not doing anything wrong. He's just reviewing her.
Right.
And that's pretty much it. And making fun of her. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, I think they're on like day 3 or 4 or something. He was going through that 9-hour live. Like, he's been.
He's got that every day. He's gonna be covering this lady until fucking 2026.
I swear to God, he's been over. I'm so serious. He's done like part 3 or 4 or something. He's on like part 3 or part 4 maybe now. He's going through that whole 9-hour live. Swear, he's done it every day. He's stuck with it. He said, "I'll be here tomorrow," and he's there.
He's got to be kind of happy because this is like a good distraction on the whole fucking recording of Keanu Reed. He's like, God damn it, thank you for this 9-hour crazy live. It's the perfect distraction from that
and
shit.
Now here they go again, and then here she goes again. So
he's probably jumping for joy right now.
Well, I can't wait to watch his reaction to Grayson.
Oh my God.
All right, here we go.
Not to work with you, admitting to trying to find our LinkedIn's months later, being suspicious, posting and sharing that they're following everything I say, putting eye emojis on podcasts that I'm doing, saying I'm watching you, doing things besides saying, please stop, I'm feeling threatened, posting that I'm feeling threatened, continually, breaking a stalking injunction. Yeah. And by the way, to all of those that egged her on, there was peer pressure in this. One of those podcasters just claimed yesterday that they would have advised her against ever doing this, yet on her Instagram months ago put, "You go, girl." So maybe all of you should be considering how you played a part in this too.
Keep in mind that several of the definitions I just read about cyberstalking include groups. Let's continue. Criteria 2, Nevada for a category C felony for cyberstalking in Nevada. Category 2, the accused person must have used electronic devices such as a computer or phone.
Are we watching
to transfer information that puts the victim at risk of violence or harm. Yep. Stalking must happen online or through some other electronic means. Criteria 3. Criteria 4, the victim must feel fearful because of the accused person's actions. We just covered that.
Yeah, but it has to be reasonable. It's not reasonable.
The final criteria?
The final criteria is your wife is batshit crazy.
Well,
that's the final criteria.
It's got to be reasonable. Not because you're scared text messages are going to come out.
Yeah, like if I for instance, I'm going to use Quinn as an example. If I said, Queen, I'm going to go to your house and I'm going to bring my knife and I'm going to stab you, that would be a reasonable threat. That would be like a crazy threat to say to someone. But if I say, Queen, I'm going to expose your text messages, she's not going to get an RO on me for that. There has to be an actual reasonable threat, a reckless threat that could be perceived as an actual threat that a reasonable person hearing would say, hey, that's a threat. That's a threat. But a reasonable person saying, I'm going to reveal your text messages doesn't say to themselves, well, that person's life's in danger. No reasonable. No one's going to think you're threatened if there's googly eyes in a fucking podcast chat. Googly eyes? Googly eyes. Is that really what you put in your... You felt threatened with googly eyes on a podcast? Are you serious?
Yeah, this is wild as hell.
Oh, wild. Shit, I'm being threatened. Brick Focus is threatening us. There's multiple googly eyes that person has done. Brick Focus, stop threatening me. I feel threatened. I feel unsafe. We need to do an RO on you. I feel threatened. The Queen, we need to stop this live stream. I'm feeling threatened. I feel fear. The googly eyes.
We're being threatened in the chat. We're being threatened in the chat by the Bumbles. Uh-oh. Oh Lord.
The googly eye, the skull. Oh my God, Alma. She has skulls and googly eyes.
Oh my God, Alma
Cats-
just did it. Alma's getting the RO.
Cat's got a ghost.
Okay, look. Okay. All right, that's it, Crystal. You're getting one too. Curvy, you're getting one too.
This is a coordinated effort.
RO them all. Fuck it. RO them all.
This is a gang stalking that's occurring right now. I feel gang stalked.
Feeling cyber gang stalked. Gang cyber stalked.
You are in a live stream and you are stalking me and listening to every word I say. I cannot believe it.
Bumble stalked.
Like, is Lauren still trying to go further and push for a criminal charge? I don't know what she's going for. With this husband,
No, she dropped it, but then she said federal, like Betty does.
Like,
Just like Betty.
Maybe Melanie Little will help her. She's like the attorney. She's
now
like,
Betty's talking about she's gonna sue YouTube and sue TikTok and all that because she's bullied.
maybe Melanie Little will go with her for legislation. She said she was going to go with her and get legislation
Because
against
even the
trolls.
trolls are going to jail per Melanie Little. What? Oh my God, man. To be a Karen in 2025.
Bro, what's these goddamn Karens, man? Holy fuck.
Lisbeth says here, stitching Rowena and you last night was perfection. Julie was LM's angry moth down pat. Julie has LM's angry mouth down pat. I thought she was talking about the little moth lady.
Oh my God. Do you know she was in the chat and I was like, I invited her up so I could talk to her. She never took the link. I was like, we're going to change the subject to interrogate this moth lady. We're going to have to interrogate this moth lady like it's a fucking true crime.
Get your ass up here, moth lady.
We're going to make a new Netflix documentary, Don't Fuck with Moths.
That's right. PA Mama 84 member for 8 months. Thank you for being here, Biddy. I appreciate you. She said, we're going to interrogate this moth lady. All right.
In Nevada is what's called the reasonable person standard. The conduct must be such that a reasonable
Look how mad she is. Watch her fucking face. How mad she is.
Person in the same situation would also be afraid. That, of course, is not up to, that would not be up to us to determine. That would be up to the triers of fact, which would be a judge or a jury. Let's talk about.
And another book. No, John. No, we're not going to fucking, gosh, dang. What in the hell? Another fucking book. No, we do not want to be read to, John. We're not in school. Shit.
This is from.
Imagine you were married to this guy. Holy fuck, Queen. You'd probably.
He's trying to have a fucking fight and shit, and he's. Let me get my 10 stacks of books to prove a point. Let me grab my bag of joints, because what the hell?
Bro, imagine if you were married to this guy and he wanted like every time he wanted to talk to you, he pulled out a book.
No way.
It's like,
hey, because I'd be having a bonfire with them fucking books by the time it was over with sitting there.
Like, these books are not helping you, sir. They're making you look like you're an enabler. You're enabling your wife to be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, because she literally stated she felt threatened by googly eyes in the chat. Like, that's crazy.
I feel threatened by John reading these fucking books to me.
Wow. Imagine, like, you're so simping for your wife that you fucking
have
a whole library. Have a whole library for simping for your wife's fucking delusions. Like, sir.
Oh, shit.
Like, it's true. He's got a whole fucking library for this woman. Fucking simping like crazy, sir. Sometimes a man needs to put his fucking foot down.
Right.
And tell his wife, hey, you're fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Stop with this crazy shit.
Enough is enough. You got your point across with your 9-hour fucking live, but then they come out on Patreon with their fucking stupid ass fucking live streams talking about, well, there's more to come. John wants to respond. There's more to come. What's he want to respond? Reading us fucking 10 books? Nobody cares.
I feel like we're in
10 books they can read themselves.
I feel like we're in a motherfucking book club here. Like, we're being recommended fucking books.
There's drama in the book club.
He said he never watched the 9-hour live. He said he never watched the 9 Hour Live. That's what he said on Patreon. I don't know if he did now. You know, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, men are supposed to be stable. They're supposed to be like an anchor, you know, be like, yo, you got to cool it down with your crazy shit. This is crazy. This guy's like, not only enabling this behavior, but he got a fucking low library to enable her behavior so she could continue her behavior. The truth of the matter is, your wife talks shit about people. She didn't want that shit to go out, so she decided to frame a person, in my opinion, with a crime. Let me see. Notice her body language, arms crossed, scrolling angrily, probably. They are professional fallacies. The both of them appeal to authority and trying to convince us that they are authorities. It's effective against the weak-minded, but not at all of them, and no one else. Yes, that is true. I didn't even think about that. That is appeal to authority.
And said Anjanette Levy, Lindsay works for her, I guess. So that's why she. That's why she, you know, talked about the RO and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She's a host for Long Crime. That's why. Yeah. Lindsay works for, or allegedly works for, Anjanette Levy, who's a host of Long Crime.
What do you think of the rumor that's going around that Grayson actually worked for 10 to Life at one point, and she's the person that she got rid of because she was getting too close to Daybell and putting like commissary on the books and stuff like that.
Right?
Yeah, there's a clip on Twitter of her doing commentary on this. I have to find it. But she's commenting on that. I have to pull it up. Give me a moment. And I was watching it. It's like a 3-minute clip on Twitter. Here, I'll toss it to you. And people think that Grayson was the ex employee of 10 to Life. Here, I put it in the back. I put it in the back.
Red says, we missed out there, QB. I'll pretend to stalk you. Well, the juicy stuff on Patreon next month, and we'll split the money. All right, that's it. We're down.
You're just going to make up a whole... Yeah, I put it in the back. The video.
All right, I got this. All right, well, I opened it up anyways. See, Annie 10 to Life, we've known about her. She got her big-ass following through the Michael Long thing.
Yeah,
that's where she got her first 100,000 subscribers through Michael Long case.
Now this is not confirmed, but this is what people believe is like the rumors.
Well then, here, let's check this out then. Let's investigate. Oh, and you know what? Guess what? Check this out.
Wow.
We got some new Nerdy's going hard on fucking Hong.
Oh, I heard he's doing
you fucking little fuck stick. You little bitch.
And someone asked like, what? Who's BJ in the chat? Because we got a couple of new subs here. They're like, who's BJ? And I'm like, I posted, I'm like, yeah, she's another one that did an RO against someone because her fifis were hurt. And she felt
so did. She's another one that used the system, tried to abuse the court system. Oh, on.
Dogs are attacking her probably because they want food. Vicious sleeping dogs. They probably just got up and they wanted food. But yeah, I couldn't take Annie seriously anymore when she was reckless during the Kyle Rodney case. She's reckless in every case. I think she just jumps on the bandwagon if she sees the numbers. And that's what I think, honestly, of 10 to Life. If she sees the numbers, she'll jump on it. She'll jump on the direction that will get her the most views.
Oh, that's hell yeah. You know what, though? Look, she lost about, 1,500 subscribers when she pulled her fucking stunt.
Which stunt?
BJ, the last one she pulled with BJ. Following her ROs and shit. fucking on, you know, false pretenses and stuff.
On stalking, the most well-read and respected textbook on stalking. It's called Stalkers and Their Victims. It's by Mullen, Hethe, and Purcell. It's the second edition from 2009. It's published by Cambridge University Press. Stalkers and Their Victims.
And he's got this shit bookmarked. What the hell? John, are you kidding me?
153. The following behaviors characterize cyber stalking. Number one, sending
Watch her face.
repeated unwanted messages.
Sending repeated unwanted messages, but you called the fucking cops because nobody was calling or texting your phone. What?
That could be anyone. I get unwanted messages on a live
No,
stream.
she didn't get any. No, it wasn't unwanted messages, B-Tim. She wasn't getting any. Her phone was not going off. It was sitting there silent. No one was calling. No one was texting. No one was emailing.
Bro, stop.
She had a panic attack and thought, yes, and called the cops. Yes.
Bro, this guy needs to stop simping. Like the simpery is fucking on like over 9,000 at this point. It's no saying. Like it's getting bad. It's fucking getting bad.
You know what you call that? You call that peace and quiet. When your phone don't ring, you don't call the cops because your phone ain't ringing or calling or texting. It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, via a public platform.
Right. So
Well, through email, through text,
Social media.
I'm feeling threatened, and then through a public social media platform.
through social media.
Yeah.
Another criteria.
Public.
Publishing private information of a potentially damaging or embarrassing nature. Again, I mentioned that publishing private information.
We've had that done. Several people have had that done to them. Several people. Fuck Clue's daughter, who's not even on this platform, has had this stuff done to her.
Well, welcome to YouTube. That happens all the fucking time.
Right, and you have a fucking a subscriber base of 320,000 subscribers. You're going to have people that are going to talk about you that are not going to like you.
Information is illegal, but that too is cyber stalking. So anybody in this group who has published private information about you publicly that's potentially damaging to your reputation is part of the smear campaign. And they're engaging in cyber stalking.
What?
The next criteria, spreading false information. How many rumors, how much gossip has been spread about you that you damage, you hurt creators, that you don't care about victims, right? Like no matter what you say or do, that rumor persists endlessly.
Oh my, does it? I wonder why. I mean,
Bro.
what the hell? This is crazy.
Bro, you need to stand up to your woman and need to explain to her like like seriously. Like you gotta stop enabling this bad behavior. Like really, really bad behavior.
Well,
Like-
you would think he'd put his foot down and be like, okay, you know what? This is it. This is enough is enough. But you see, he's got to open up a book and read to her first. He's got to read her 10 chapters. And then by that time, they done lost the mojo's gone. The conversation's dead.
Like he's just enabling her. It's like, and I wonder if he enabled her in the background. Let me see. Oh, purple.
Oh, hell yeah, he does. You know that. Come on now.
Purple Dragon
You know who
Shield.
wears the pants now. Purple Dragon Show with a $20 super sticker says, leave Karens alone. How dare you incite meanness against us Karens? How dare you expose our entitled mean rants? Remember, we can do what we want. And if you don't follow, then it's time to get an RO and a lawsuit. That's it. That is it. My goodness.
And then in the smear campaign, you get wait for the
Smear
receipts.
campaign.
Wait for the receipts. That too is a form of harassment. That too is a threat.
What?
When you wake up every day
What?
to a social media campaign of multiple people constantly saying they're going to take you down.
And
Bro.
writing, again, my professional contact saying, oh, just wait for the receipts. Just wait. They're coming.
Yeah,
Look at her
welcome to-
face. She is mad as fuck.
Welcome to YouTube, motherfucker. Everyone does that to each other. Literally, that's like a clickbait thing where they said the receipts, so and so exposed. We got
Welcome,
the
John
deets.
Grissom.
Oh fuck! It's John Grissom.
Yeah.
Are you going to read us a book? We need you to read us a book.
No, but I want to be vindicated, damn it. Look, Queen, please play. No, I want to be vindicated. Y'all play that clip of the links that Grayson went to get to Lori Daybell. Play Annie Elise. It's only like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It was sent
Where
to
is
me.
it?
I put it in the back.
It's in the
Okay,
back.
yeah, let me go grab it.
That's the one where it's their people are alleging. There's a rumor going around that Grayson used to work for 10 to Life, and this is the person she's talking about, Annie Elise.
Yes.
When she's making this whole discussion.
And we're not going to give anything away. We just want y'all to be shocked.
Yeah, and I'm going to say we do not know if Grayson worked for if this is the same person, but this is the rumor that is popping around. Hopefully, we won't get an RO on us for this rumor discussion.
Well, meet me at a bar. I'll take my shoes off. I don't wear
Meet us
socks.
at the Hive. Listen, at the Hive sidebar, we'll go on over there and start it again.
There you go.
You know what I thought about doing? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a channel that is not monetized, that is not attached to nothing. So if we need it to go, to stream on, we got it.
To just completely wild out.
Yeah.
Okay, Annie's being interviewed by this Juicy Scoop.
All right, ready?
This is my vindication.
In your opinion, how soon, if she doesn't already, have some male pen pals writing her?
Oh, I'm sure she already does. I have some juicy scoop for you, actually.
Give it to me.
So, a girl who used to work for me, okay, in the true crime circuit, who went to these trials, I found out that she has been messaging with Lori, putting money on her books, pretending to be a Mormon herself, that she's like relating to her on all sorts of levels. I sent her to the first Lori trial, and I never knew any of this, and I just found this out maybe 2 weeks ago.
Pretending to be Mormon herself, to be a pen pal with Lori Daybell, and putting money on her books for noodles. Okay, I'm vindicated.
Keep on playing it before you're vindicated. We'll see what happens.
I was so sick to my stomach. Like, I couldn't sleep. I was like, because she started messaging her while she was covering the first trial. And so I don't know if it was like she was fangirling over her or became so fixated she didn't realize, like, this is real life. She's not a celebrity. Because you know how people are, like, obsessed with Chris Watson stuff, too?
Right.
But full on started, like, a pen pal relationship with her.
So wait, this girl was working for you, like, with research and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
And so how had you already let her go before you found this out?
She left and works with another, with a different news company.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it could be like a lesbian thing?
No. I think it's more of a fangirl type situation.
And just wanting to get close?
Yeah. And
just being the one that's like, I'm the closest to this woman and all.
But she's not sharing it with anybody. That's what's so bizarre. She never told me that they were in contact, and this started while she was still working for me.
So how do you message someone?
They have prison portals where it's almost like email.
Oh,
mm-hmm.
But she didn't. But not to your knowledge, has she gone to visit in person?
Not to my knowledge.
And then she gives her money for like the noodles or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And like created a whole fictitious backstory of her own upbringing. She's not Mormon. She said she like did all of this research trying to relate.
Connect,
yeah. And just bizarre. So bizarre. And she was at this trial covering it too for the new company that she works for.
Crazy.
Which I'm like, do you not have any integrity? Like,
no.
And yeah, it goes so beyond that too, because she has advocated to be an ally for the two kids, that she has talked with some of the the family members, Kay and Larry, and
the grandparents of the
grandparents.
Boy.
Yes. Sorry, I think I said survivors. Meanwhile, she's messaging Lori and befriending her. It's so sick. It makes me sick.
I do think there's a
Now, we don't know if the ex-employee or whatever of hers is Grayson. We don't know that.
Wow, bitch.
It could be Lindsay, because I've heard that Lindsay worked for Annie, It could be Lindsay. I don't know. But I'm just saying, it's a bunch of weirdos. It's and John sitting there saying that we all were like white knighting and praising her. I haven't heard anybody praise this group of people. I just haven't. It's just what's right. I think that they're fucked up for what they did, parts of it, and for what she did. That it's no different. Just because you have Botox doesn't make you a good person. But yeah, so it makes me wonder: is it Grayson? Is it somebody else? I'm just saying. But to go to the lengths to study the Mormon faith and make up a fictitious life, anybody that does that, then reach out to a murderer that's in jail, that's on trial, and while during that trial is going on, you are messaging her, befriending her, and nobody and I saw somebody say in chat, well, maybe she was trying to get information. Information for what? She's been arrested. She's not law enforcement. She's being on trial. Why are you doing this? Why do people tampon themselves? I don't understand. But anyway, I just want to hop up real quick. So I'm telling you, it's just weird.
I don't know. There's a lot of connections. I feel like we're going to definitely need a hive courtroom correspondence after this. Someone's going to have to follow the drama at the courthouse.
Oh, we decided that if we ever do a parody, that BTM is going to be Joe Schmo.
Oh, fuck.
He'll just be a smarter Joe Schmo.
I can't laugh that much in every single sentence. That's impossible.
Well, we can practice right now. So how are you going to feel, Joe, when you get a subpoena? You're supposed to respond with amazing and laugh.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's what he said.
I think the guy didn't quite understand what he was being part of, and I think he probably realized it at least after today.
He got a little. He was a little bit more silent towards the end of his panel appearance over here.
I mean, I think he realized towards the end that, oh shit, I was fucking used.
Well, maybe texts were coming in too, like, what the fuck? We moved closer and closer and closer. Right there.
Well, the issue is that the ex parte was granted, I believe, literally while Christina was at CrimeCon, and then she named CrimeCon, I believe, in the order, and then she goes to CrimeCon, knowing that she's at CrimeCon.
Yeah, her husband signed for it, took a picture of it, sent it to her. Then she's met at CrimeCon, and then she served there, and then she had CrimeCon in the RO.
And then this fucking Peter Griffin guy is like, well, she's at CrimeCon. Of course she's at CrimeCon because she's there before your wife. And she was planning on going to CrimeCon for a while. She paid for a larger ticket, so obviously she's at CrimeCon. If your wife is truly afraid, she would not have gone to CrimeCon. She would have stayed at home, and that's it. But this whole situation is fucking crazy. And at the end of the day, Mr. John Matthias, whatever, Dr. John Matthias, you better either you're in on it or you're just completely oblivious to what the fuck's going on. You are those two. And if you're a psychologist and you're just sitting there and you're letting your wife get into this fucking weirdo place, then I don't know, something's off. But
what comes down to for me, it's like if I was truly in fear for my safety, for my family's safety, I would have taken it all the way. I would have called law and crime myself and told them, be there. I want this person put on blast to protect others from her. And that's what I would have done.
All right. I guess
but she didn't. Yep. I'm going to hop down. Thank you so much. Thank you. John's leaving the building. John Grisham, that is, not Weirdo John. Bye. Thank you, Queen.
Bye. My God. Isn't this like the perfect freeze frame? The wife does not give a fuck about the books and just stares blankly at the fucking side. And the husband is so self-absorbed in his own fucking books and his own, like, you know, thinking that he's like a genius, that he has no concept of what's going on in the room. This is like the perfect picture, to be honest with you. It's like you can psychologically analyze this whole situation. Like this is a classic example of someone being book smart but being dumb. Like, this guy is book smart, but he is dumb. You know?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go.
So spreading false information, that's another criteria. Here's another criteria.
Like
gathering information about a victim online. That's called doxing. Did we get doxed? Oh, we got doxed.
Oh no, you didn't. You're public figures. There's no way to dox you.
What? You have 2 websites about your location.
Right.
Let me see. You can keep on playing.
We got so doxed.
They're mad they had to work a little bit harder because we didn't have a LinkedIn, which is super sauce. It's like saying you don't have a face, you don't have a Facebook. You know, is anything we're saying true?
So doxing, by the way, that's classic harassment. In fact, doxing is defined as harassment. Were we doxed? Yes, I was doxed. You were doxed. You know, I guess there was some good news that came out of it, because she said, the TikToker said that she believed there was so little information on us because we curated our accounts. We have curated
our Google search results.
We've curated
We
nothing.
haven't curated a dang thing.
I don't even know how I would curate. I don't know how to curate.
I mean, maybe we should get somebody to do that. We could.
And here is the last cyber stalking behavior that defines cyber stalking. Ready for this one?
Mm-hmm.
Encouraging others to harass the victim.
There's a lot of that, and a lot of that publicly.
Exactly. Do we fit these criteria? Do we
Yes.
fit these definitions? All right. So I'm going to stay with the textbook, stalkers and their victims.
I you know you don't.
I'm going to use some of their definitions. Page 2, defining stalking. And again, this isn't cyber stalking. I'm defining stalking here, broadly speaking. Or they don't even call it stalking. They call it obsessional following. This is how they define obsessional following. Ready? Quote.
Gee, I wonder if it would fall into the category of you guys following Christina, moving closer to her, not once, not twice, but 3 times, so you could get close enough to call the police.
An abnormal or long-term pattern of threat or harassment directed towards a specific individual. Yep. Here's how the authors define it. Stalking is, quote, a constellation of behaviors in which one individual inflicts on another repeated, unwanted intrusions and communications. Yep. So I've read a lot of definitions of stalking. I've read definitions of cyber stalking. Do they fit?
Yes.
Yet, of course, there's plenty of people apparently out there who argue that this wasn't stalking, this was catfighting, this was Real Housewife stuff, whatever, there was no harm involved. I would urge them to go look at the legal and academic definitions, as I just defined, of stalking. Because stalking, one of the interesting things out there in terms of listening to some of this debate about what stalking is that almost all the people who would disagree with the academic criteria that I'm reading and the legal criteria, they see stalking as like a 1930s phenomenon, where you follow someone around in your old Ford, I don't know, 1930s cars, your old Ford Jalopy with a gun, right? They think stalking is physically following someone around with a gun, right? Guess what? It's not. We live in 2025. Stalking is...
No, John. No, John. That's not what we think stalking is. No, nice try. You ain't going to spin us. Sorry. That's not what we think stalking is. But I can tell you right now, in my opinion, no. Neither one of you are being stalked. Also, where's the proof that you've been stalked? Because we ain't seen a goddamn shred of it. I haven't seen Christina say one time that she's going to come to your house. I haven't seen her threaten your kid. I haven't seen any proof of any of that shit. Any of it. I don't agree with the shit she said. I do think some of it's pretty goddamn, gnarly, but hey. I mean, I don't know what the fuck you said to her. We don't know what's been going on behind the scenes. Obviously, there's quite a bit. If you were in a roast chat, Say, John, what is a roast chat? What do you do in those chats since you know about it and you know so much about it? What would you consider a roast chat? I don't know. I wonder what was the family, were the victims that you care so much about, were they in there? Were they roasted in that roast chat? It'd be interesting to find out.
Obsessional behavior that's unwanted and repeated that causes distress in the victim. That's precisely what's going on with you. So this idea that there's a team Lauren and a team, I mean, people can believe whatever they want, but like this idea of teams is absurd. If you look at the criteria for stalking, how it's defined legally and academically.
We're team don't abuse the court system because you got hurt feelings. That's what we're team stop abusing the court system over your hurt fees. That's what we're team. That's our team.
Oh, the crazy thing.
Teams.
If you go with his definition, you would literally freeze almost everything. Like you could, like for instance, his statements about like, you know, online monitoring, researching on like things like, you know, looking into people, discussions. That's what she does. She's in the true crime sphere. She does this to people who are private citizens. Like, am I like wrong here? You look up people.
No, this is exactly what she does. She does the same exact thing to other people.
Yeah.
That's what Mel said.
Yeah. You look up you look up people. That's what you do. You look up their backgrounds. That's true crime. You do with like when there's a case, you report, you talk about rumors that might be coming about that case, exactly what you're crying about. And you basically do it in a group on a live stream and you follow all their social media. Like, based upon your logic and reason, fucking Dead Bell could fucking send you to jail for stalking, or anyone else that you've talked about. Like, it's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And you could do this about anyone, anything, any sort of fucking commentary channel, discussion channel about something. You know, CoffeeZilla would be considered a fucking stalker because he researches about people's backgrounds to see if they're actually scamming people. Like, you would literally stop completely the internet and free speech and people actually investigating and talking about things. This would stop completely free speech. You were not stalked. You were not harassed. You were not cyber stalked. You were a fucking Karen. This is Karen behavior.
Oh, yeah, and check this out. Check this out. Look, somebody's already started documenting your bullshit.
Oh, fuck. Who?
Right here. Start 6/19/2025 and 7/3/2025. Henderson police reports redacted. Boom. Open it up. Bam. Look what's there. Well, what do we have here? We have the Henderson documents here. All right. Well, let's go back here. What else do we got? Let's share this tab again. Let's see. What else do we got in here? Grayson and Lauren's declaration redacted. So, yeah, we can go through all your shit. Every single fucking thing. It's all here. So, somebody's already started documenting all your fuck shit, Lauren. And Grayson. Let's see. Pretty much there's anything you want to see on here. Anything you need, anything you want, right here. Bam. And guess what else, too? It goes all the way down. Ex parte motion, Lauren's second declaration, witness affidavit, ex parte. Let's see here. We got Christina's declaration of Christina, declaration of Janice, declaration of Lindsay, Lori, declaration of Grayson, John Mathis, Lauren's response to objection, Christina's objection, Lauren's. What else do we got here? Proposed temporary order, Lauren's motion to continue, Lauren's third declaration, declaration of Sarah. We have the court audio right here. Then we have Lauren's exhibits / evidence. Here's your exhibits 2, 3, 4, all the way to 22B, and then a Grayson to Lauren screen recording of the bed. So yeah, your bullshit has already started to be documented, baby. Straight from that. Straight like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's listen to the court date real quick.
You playing anything? I can't hear it.
Is it playing on your end? No?
It's playing, but I don't hear sound.
Well, then here, we got to fix that. Because this is fucking golden here. Here, you know what? Let's see here. Is this not working here? You can't hear that at all? Okay, here, we'll download it then. Here, hold on.
Okay.
We'll download this bad boy and play it that way. That's okay. We'll shoot. It's the court audio.
Oh, we don't need to. I think we listened to it before.
Yeah, we did. You can hear the top part of it where the judge pops in. That's the part that I wanted you guys to hear, where he comes in at the end.
0405.
Can you hear this now? Is it working?
Yeah.
Can I get count?
Yeah.
All right,
Why are we listening to it again?
Because I wanted to play where the judge comes in at the end. Should be at the end. Is it sharing on the screen or no?
I heard the sound.
Oh, so it's just playing through the audio. Okay. All right. So it's not popping up then. Yeah, I was going to play the end where the judge comes in and tells her. It's not stalking. That's what caused her to go get in the bed. Back to it though. Here's all her evidence, all of it, everything that she supposedly put out there, whatever the fuck she filed. All the bullshit she filed is all right here. Which, like, okay, here. The threatening voicemail, the apology. Let's see. Matter of fact, where I wonder if she put in here where she called her and Christina told her she didn't want to talk to her, and then she continued to talk to her even though she was told not to, that she didn't want to talk to her. She continued to tell her why she was mad. Oh, it's all the same bullshit. The video, the bar, where Grayson was, having a fit. The hot mic moment that nobody gives a fuck about. Still, no, there's no proof of stalking in this to me, in my opinion. I mean, that's just my opinion. So do your own research, form your own opinions. And that's what I say. Do your own research, form your own opinions. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, because we got to get our stuff into the algorithm. Moving on. You still hear me, Tim? Did you drop off? You drop off? Or did I drop off? Oh shit. Maybe you ain't got no audio. Do you got audio?
I hear you, but I don't hear anything you're playing.
I'm not playing anything. I'm just asking if you hear me.
I hear you. What's up?
Okay, I was gonna say the chat hears me, so if you can't, you can? Okay.
I can hear you.
You weren't responding when I was talking, so I didn't know if you were muted or if you just couldn't hear me or if my mic went out.
I think I had my headphones down. I could barely, because I was looking
Oh,
at.
gotcha. Okay.
Dr. John Reed as definition of UK for stalking. Let me see. He was asking why you wanted to see it. Yeah, that's why I was asking for, but she answered that. Let me see.
Yeah, I was downloading it because I was going to play where the judge comes in and tells her about herself. And then she comes in and tries to drop. And that's why I was playing it. Hold on, boy.
I can get you the clip, actually, if you like.
The what?
I mean, the clip you're looking for, I can get it to you right now.
Yeah, if you got where the judge says it.
Yeah, right here. I could put it in the back.
Yeah, hell yeah. So, yeah, if you got that shortened up, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, here you go. Play it. I put it in the back.
Yeah, okay, cool. Here we go. Let's play that part then. That's the only part I wanted to play was the last little part where he where the judge tells her about herself. I think that's an important part to play. More than likely the very end of it. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, it is where he tells her about herself.
Again, if she's just saying negative stuff, you don't. This is not, again, a stalking injunction is not a remedy for shutting down speech that a person doesn't like somebody saying about them. And it seems like that's what you're trying to do in this case. Again, if she's just saying negative stuff, you don't. This is not, again, a stalking injunction is not a remedy for shutting down speech that a person doesn't like somebody saying about them. And it seems like that's what you're trying to do in this case. Again, if she's just saying negative stuff.
Okay, that's it. That's it. Yeah, pretty much what the judge said.
Stalking remedy is not something that you can put on someone to get them to be quiet or stop talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
So Lauren needs to cut it out with that bullshit. So anyways, moving forward, we are going to move on to Nerdy. Let me see this here. So this post here pops up and says, have a blessed day, or that, hold on, have a blessed day or a day that karma believes you deserve. Now, I don't know what the heck happened here. This is at like 5:39 a.m. I don't know what the heck happened. Criminal case has been opened against Hong or anyone running the burner email to harass me and target me. So Nerdy has a post up on X. There's a police officer at the, it looks like maybe at his house. I'm not too sure. But he has the, yeah, so it says criminal case has been opened against Hong or anyone running the burner email to harass me and target me. And look at this shit. Somebody was either at his house or sent the cops to his house or something happened. I don't know what exactly went down, but.
Hey man, have a safe day. Thanks for all that.
Here we go. Let's see. All right.
All that. So
as long as it's taken care of.
It's all taken care of. I appreciate it, man. Have a safe day. Thanks for what you do. All that. So
as long as it's taken care of.
It's all taken care of. I appreciate it, man. Have a safe day. Thanks for what you do.
Did they send the cops to your house? I mean, I wonder if they sent the cops out there to his house. I don't know. They're going back and forth, and yeah, he filed a lawsuit on Hong. But I guess now it's going criminal. There's a criminal investigation.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think like Hong is an idiot. I think he's gonna. If you don't know, Hong is part of At Night at one point intelligence. Now it's At Night in fucking whatever. Just changes the name constantly, and they claim to
At
be
night
an
intelligence or something like that or whatever.
yeah.
Oh, look at
And they,
that beach. Oh my God, look at that beautiful water, isn't it? Oh my God, I'm jealous. I would love to be there.
you're squirreling.
Imagine sitting here. Listen, imagine sitting there hating on me, and I'm just sitting here being in the Gulf of America. You little punk. Oh my God, I'm jealous. Look at this. How serene. Look at this. My God. Not a care in the world right now. Shit. Anyhow, they're going at it really bad. I'm not sure what all's going on, but it'd be interesting to talk to him. You know what I mean? And get a rundown. Because we all know Hong's a piece of shit. All right, on to this YouTuber. So there's a big ass YouTuber, and he's got over 500,000 subscribers. He was arrested on 30 charges of child PRON. Let me see here. Let me go grab his channel up real quick and show y'all. He is in a community of a lot of women and children. And like you talk about Duper's Delight. Oh, absolutely. And
I thought you were going to say he's a part of the Minecrafting community or something.
he's part of the crafting community.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's Mr. Crafty Pants is his name. Mr. Crafty Pants. And he is sitting in jail right now.
It's interesting.
On 30 charges of child pornography. So
a prospect man known for his online crafting videos is now facing child porn charges.
WDRB Stefan Johnson is live at Metro Corrections where the suspect is being held. Stefan?
Well, right now behind me, Michael Booth is locked up, as you said, here at Metro Corrections on child porn charges. The 39-year-old social media influencer is also banned from the internet and contact with minors.
My heart dropped. Felt sick to my stomach.
Neighbors in this quiet Prospect subdivision say it started with an unusual sight at a neighbor's home.
So we walked out our front door on Wednesday to a very heavy police presence. There were several police cars, LMPD cars, and a lot of unmarked vehicles.
Police spent hours at the home of 39-year-old Michael Booth, known online as Mr. Crafty Pants.
Known online as Mr. Crafty Pants. Okay, he's got 594,000 subscribers. He does look at his channel. Let's just go look real quick. Let's take a little peeky peek at his channel, okay? Easy shadow box, etch numbers, mini crickets. He does keychains and music, all things that, guess what, teenage little girls and kids love to make.
Mr. Crafty Pants.
Yes, Mr. Crafty Pants. And he made fucking bank. You hear me? He made good fucking money.
I may say something. Like, he doesn't get a lot of live viewers. See what's his
So here's one of his videos. Let's see here.
So he was like a
stop
big
this and
time
pop it back
YouTuber.
on. We're gonna be covering him. Yeah, we're gonna be covering him for starting today. Matter of fact, and we're the first to bring him up over here. I haven't heard anybody else speak about it or talk about it. So, yeah, this is his DIY Halloween cricket crafts. You need to try. Okay, so this is his Halloween stuff here. And mind you, my computer's messing up, so it might be fucking with me. Hold on. So yeah, Mr. Crafty Pants is his name. He has a channel of almost, close to 600,000 subscribers. And he is around women and children a lot. He does stuff with crickets, crafts, shadow boxes, resin. He does a lot of crafting. So yeah, this is fucking disturbing. This is disgusting. And yeah. He's been arrested for, again, 30 charges of child pornography, with mainly children under 12 years of age, allegedly, from what he's been charged with. So yeah, YouTubers. This is a huge YouTuber. He's big as hell.
Hey, I'm Michael. This is Mr. Crafty Pants, and this is Craftoween 2024 Part 1. So let's get crafty. First things first, even if you did not get your hands on one of these 2024 Craftoween mini mystery boxes, don't worry. The video today and tomorrow will be very helpful, very useful, even if you did not get your hands on one of these. So be sure to stick around. But first things first, let's do a quick unboxing of all the awesome contents in this box. Y'all, I'm so excited. All right, so for starters, we have our little box insert with all the items that you should have received in your box. By the way, if there's anything wrong in your box, please go directly to 143 Vinyl. You can give them a call, shoot them an email. They'll get you taken care of.
So, of course, he's trusted. He's a trusted YouTuber. He's a trusted, bigger, YouTuber. He's got almost, 600,000 subscribers. He does a lot of crafts. He does a lot of crafting. You know what I mean? Like, older women go to him a lot. They'll, you know what I'm saying? He's got a lot of younger girls. You know what I'm saying? A lot of crafters like this. Like, this is one of his live streams here.
Even higher if you count in like the retail value of the files. We got it for $97, which is mind-blowingly good. Like, I'm just freaking insane. I knew on MCP Empire was in the works. I love it, Kristen. I love it. You're gonna put us to.
Yeah, so basically he just ruined his career. Yeah, he basically ruined his career with this. He was arrested the day before yesterday, I believe. They said 30 counts. So he's been charged with 30 counts of child pornography, and yeah, he's got a really high bond, and the neighbors are pretty devastated. Like, they don't know what the hell to think.
How did they get to the investigation of the child prom? Like, what did we have, like, the actual, arrest affidavit or something?
Well, he just, here, we'll pull it up. There's a couple news articles and stuff on it so far. It just literally just happened. He, like I said, he's a really big YouTuber. So this is something that, a lot of people, I don't think they were ready, or, you know what I'm saying? That shocked the hell out of their community. There's still, you know what I'm saying? You can tell that there's still people who are really, shocked by what the hell happened,
I can imagine. I mean, like, this guy does not, he's not doing anything that's like weird. He's just doing crafts. You know what I mean? And
right.
You find this out.
So yeah, to see, well, not only that, like I said, when you work with, this is prospect influencer, Mr. Crafty Pants, arrested on multiple child pornography charges. So, his name is David. Let's see here. Michael David Booth, 39 of Prospect. It says, Influencer arrested on multiple charges. Kentucky man faces here. Hold on. Yeah, Kentucky man facing child abuse charge pleads not guilty. Let's see. This is 1 day ago. This one's 4 hours ago. There's tons of articles and stuff on it. As the more people talk about it, like I said, it just came out. So, he was arrested yesterday, I believe, or the day before. I mean, it just came out. Yeah.
So he's been charged with possession, distribution of child porn. You see, he has a pretty interesting mugshot. Does not look too happy.
Yeah.
Both. Trying to see.
Look at him there. He's not. He don't look too happy at all. Which, I mean, he shouldn't be too happy. I mean, God damn, look at the charges he's facing. I mean, those are pretty fucking gnarly goddamn charges. And like, after you work with women and children, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. And you're right. Sometimes they get the very minimum.
Well, they charge you for, if it's a video, they charge you per frame of the video. So it's
well, there you go. He should be charged per frame.
Consider every frame a picture, and that's how they usually go. And you can get a lot of time very quickly. It adds up very, very quickly. Okay, so basically he basically had images of 12-year-olds, and he says 3 files depicting minors under the age of 12, 3 files depicting minors over the age of 12 but younger than 18 were linked to Booth. The arrest report states the files were distributed more than 15 times. Yeah, I'm shocked that they gave him bond, to be honest with you. 100K bond is pretty low for the situation. But he's probably not getting out. I bet he's scared as hell. I would be pretty scared of hell to go to jail too, but if you get charges like that in jail, you're in big fake fucking trouble. There could be many different reasons that caused LA to start investigations sometimes. Well, if he's distributing it to 15 people, my guess is that one of the people he distributed reported him, or they got caught and they tracked him down, and that's probably how it went. It takes a long time for them to go through them and have much. Let me see. End of life. Well, that's true, Crystal. That's true. He's was turned in by for image on Kick. He was turned in by NCMEC for images on Kick. What? What are you talking about?
Yes, that's what it says. Yes, I was just saying. It just said, yeah, and Kick is how he got caught. He had he was distributing images on Kick, is what it says. Yes. So, let's see here. Yeah, so far there's 4 of these articles out right now because, like I said, it just literally just happened. We've seen this one. Let's see this one here. We'll see if it'll pull up for us now.
Oh, Kick, K-I-K. Okay. Not Kick like the other website.
Why is this not going louder?
I don't hear anything.
It's not where it's not playing at all?
No.
It's so, it's down so low. Here, let's see.
Kick is social media allows users to chat with friends. Oh, okay. He is a crafting YouTuber.
Today on
I can hear it now.
sex abuse charges after a child exploitation investigation. McMahon
super
pled
low,
not
though.
guilty in court today on
Not for
multiple
me.
child sex abuse charges after a child exploitation investigation. 39-year-old Michael David Booth is charged with possessing and distributing material portraying sexual performance for minors under 12 and minors over 12. According to court documents, the investigation traced the material to a Kick social media account connected to Booth. An IP account was also allegedly linked to Booth's Norton Commons home. Booth has several social media accounts where he is known as Mr. Crafty Pants. His bond was set at $100,000 cash.
He's not going to like jail too much. Let's just say Mr. Crafty Pants is going to find out it's not a name you want to have in jail. Tim, we saw you in Lauren's chat during the Lord's work. Oh, thank you. I got blocked after the second super chats, unfortunately. I would have kept on doing it, but I got blocked. Who knows if he ever did anything physically? Well, it looks like that guy basically was on Kick, the social media. It's not the like Kick, the other one. It's KIK, and it looks like he was probably trading images with people there. So it doesn't look good. I mean, if they charge you per frame. So yeah, he's not going to be too happy in jail. He's going to be in jail for a very long time. Let me see. How much do they charge you per frame? Also, you have to realize that everyone that he sent that image to, if they didn't report it right away, they will also be charged. Like, even if you didn't do it, if you get sent it and you don't report it to the cops immediately, you will be charged as well. So it's not good for everyone involved. They're all probably going to jail. Let me see. I saw something. I think I was watching Bruce Wallace or whatever. Some lawyer. He talked about it because he used to represent clients that have that, and he would talk about how they could charge you per frame of a video, and it adds up very, very quickly. Let's just say that much. Yeah, so he's gonna need cash, and I doubt, because he was getting millions of views before, but he hasn't been getting millions of views recently. Over the last several years here in Arkansas, the last 4 major busts for online child P has been connected with the Kick app. Kick app is extremely dangerous for this kind of thing. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't even know about it. Like, if you're not, like, who's talking on Kick, that one. When you mentioned Kick, I thought like the other Kick one, to be honest with you. I was like, whoa, seriously? You did this on a live stream? I was thinking to myself. But yeah. Wild. Very wild. Let's see. I didn't know what Kick was. I didn't know until, I think I heard of it before, but I forgot. But anyway. Don't they only have to put down 10%? Depends. I think if they put you all cash bond, it's I don't know. Let me see.
We have a breaking news alert right now at 6. A Norton Commons man is under arrest and charged with possessing and distributing child pornography. Michael Booth was arrested and charged this afternoon. Police started their investigation back in August after a Kick social media app was reported to be sharing child porn images. Booth's arrest report says the images were shared at least 15 times. He is due in court tomorrow.
He is due in court tomorrow. You hear me, Tim?
I'm here. I can hear you.
You're quiet.
I'm quiet because I'm just like trying to think because I'm trying to think what the next step would be. I'm kind of shocked that they haven't deleted his channel yet.
Well, I mean, this, like I said, this just happened yesterday, so I'm sure it probably will be. I mean, you see, there's only 4 articles. Like, there's just literally just happened. We are the first YouTubers on here to talk about it. Like I told you, we are the first ones to talk about this.
Oh,
30
shit.
fucking charges. He's a fucking YouTuber with 500,000 subscribers. He fucking hangs out with women and children doing crafts.
Yeah, and he goes on Kick, Kick, to talk to and trade images of 12-year-olds.
That is disgusting as hell. That is disgusting. I cannot believe he did this. Ruined his whole, I mean, ruined just everything. Like, he lost everything. You know what I mean? He's never going to be able to have a successful channel after that. I mean, he's done. I mean, it's his whole life of what he knows is over. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just, it is what it is. He's a disgusting piece of shit if that's what he's done. If he does get convicted of it, that's disgusting as hell. And to think, how many of these people did he groom that's from YouTube? How many younger girls that were doing crickets and stuff for their tumbling or their sports or their, school functions or whatever, you know what I mean? During COVID, I mean, there was a lot of people doing crickets and getting shit. I bought one. I fucking went and watched this shit a couple times. And you can only imagine how many people he groomed, how many of these girls, how many, you know what I mean?
Well, that's how he goes. Or boys. We don't know the gender.
Right, could be both. Yeah, I mean, I had just seen a couple of the girls on his page or whatever commenting and whatnot. Yeah, this is disgusting. I think everyone should be aware. I think everybody should be aware of it for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Julie, crafting, you have cricket machines. I think the crafting community should be well aware of this. This is awful. Like, come on, man.
Where's Voices? We need her to get on
right
this.
now. Yeah, where's Voices at? She's a crafter. Stitching's a crafter.
Stitching's a quilter.
Yeah, she's a quilter, but she does crafts too. I'm sure she's crafty.
I think she quilts. I think that's a little different.
Yeah, but she's still crafty.
Yeah, she's crafty, but she's a quilter.
Yeah. She does a damn good job with her quilts too.
And she owes Mr. Joe. I heard her say she owes Mr. Joe Schmo a quilt. So that's what I heard.
Oh, heck no. She said, heck no, she ain't making him no quilt.
Yes, she is.
No, she isn't. BTM. Trying to get Miss Stitching in trouble, huh?
Yep. Yeah, I think that guy's going away for a while.
Oh, hell yeah.
A while. But just wild. It's very wild. So when's his court date again?
Well, it said tomorrow. Well, that was yesterday. So it said, let's see here. Court. Okay, expect to be in court Thursday, Friday. Today's Saturday. So he's already obviously got his court date. His bond's $100,000. I mean, I don't even know if he's still in there. But I can tell you right now, he sure as fuck he's not supposed to be on the internet. He's not supposed to be around any minors. I mean, he's not supposed to be doing shit. So I hope people are watching his fucking channel and watching what he's doing. Darcy, anyone know why SF is in PA? He just posted on X. No idea. Let's go see.
Yeah, he posted that 15 minutes ago. In Pennsylvania.
So what's up with it? What's going on?
Maybe he's got a case. He looks around. He does multiple missing persons cases. Maybe he's hired he's hired to look for someone there.
Very true.
I mean,
Very
he
true.
was. I mean, he was. like apparently he's connected to David's case a lot. He was on Court TV recently on that one.
Hired to do he was hired to do that one.
Yeah, so he jumps around a lot in this country. Like he's all over the place. So, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. You know, I would not be shocked.
Yeah.
So let me see.
Yeah, Beach. She got an email by Duty Ron, told her to take his content down or follow fair use.
Yeah, don't fall asleep. Basically.
Yep.
What do you think of Duty Ron, though? I mean, like, do you think he's going to do a retraction act to all this bullshit?
I really don't know. Well, to be honest, like I said, I mean, I kind of understand where he is a retired police officer, and I understand his job, is a hard job. Being a police officer is a hard job. And I do believe that I think it affected him. And he was not only trying to be a protector, but you know what I'm saying, to be understanding as well. Try to be with Lauren because of the story he told of when he was working, and he said he had to step over a woman who was, brutally murdered by her husband, and she had went and got an OP or an RO, and he said he pulled it out of her pocket after she was dead. So it really messed him up, you know what I'm saying? It gave him a perspective of like, it's a little different than ours.
So he's been bamboozled.
Well, I don't think about being, but I just think he was, he's really caring, and he's, compassionate, and he didn't, he wasn't, he wanted, he believes Lauren. I mean, you can tell he believes what she says. So.
But how could you like sit there through all that court documents and still believe that she's not full of it?
He might have changed his mind. I don't know. Right.
I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, it's just, I don't know. So Trisha played it last night. I don't think some super chats are showing up in Queens. Oh, I didn't. Let me see. Anyone know? I think some of them are. Let me see.
Let me see here. Darcy, NYSF, Julie Skolnick says, beat him. What did you write in the super chat to HTC? We actually have screenshots of it.
What I wrote my first one was, I only did 2 because they blocked me immediately.
Got your ass.
I think I said the one message I sent was, Dr. Matthias, I'm afraid with all the gaslighting, your blood pressure is going to go up. I suggest you stop and answer why you attempted to frame an innocent woman with a fake stalking charge. That was one. And the other one is, we are stupider for listening to the stream and something else, I think. And then I got blocked, unsurprisingly. But I would have kept on sending the $5 super chats constantly, just putting in messages.
Yeah, you knew your ass was getting fucking blocked.
Alma
said BJ and Craig are the Temu version of Lauren and her husband. Alma, you got that right. You got that right. Monica says, he's that Lauren, hold my beer. You did a 9-hour live over here. Give him something to talk about. Well, here he goes. He's going to give us something to talk about. All right. Rowena says, as in the words of TB, does she know he's married to a chick? Best line yet. Marie Anna says, there are two professional, they're a professional fallacy. The both of them appeal to authority and trying to convince us that they are the authority. It's effective against the weak-minded, but not all of them and no one else.
Well, if you break down his message, like the first 2 hours, it's basically, I can break it down easily. At one point, he's trying to say like Brad Pitt, he loves Brad Pitt. And when he found out about the terrible things Brad Pitt did in 2016, he still liked Brad Pitt and he thought his work was still good. And he still watches Brad Pitt movies. So, and that analogy basically means like, well, let's say you have a serial killer, and this serial killer makes great lampshades, loves them, great lampshades, and he goes to jail eventually, but he still makes these great lampshades. Do you still buy the lampshades from the serial killer, even though, you know, he's a serial killer? That's basically it. And it's like the answer would be no, because you are supporting a serial killer. And that's the same thing. Would you still support someone that does great work on true crime if they're doing fake ROs and trying to fuck with other people using the court system and is a liar? No, you wouldn't. It's just like when people found out Woody Allen. Woody Allen used to be a big time actor, but then he married his stepdaughter. And that's fucking weird. And people were like, fuck that. We're not going to watch this guy. Well, a lot of people said that. And that's how it went. Because that's fucking weird. Next thing is like, well, since, the other one was he went on this long tirade about everyone, morals, and basically people are just can't judge anyone. And I'm like, yeah, so basically you did a Jesus analysis. So what? Lauren's the new Jesus Christ? No one through those without sin cast the first stone type of bullshit. It's like, come on. And then he pulls out a bunch of useless fucking books and tries to do a Jedi mind trick to trick us all to believe that he did not, is trying to, explain away her shitty behavior. Oh, that's good to hear that the news is getting out about that crafty pants person. Yeah, I was just writing Woody Allen. Yeah, it's like it's nasty. Or how about that director that had to run out of the United States because of what he did with a 12-year-old. Roman Polanski. Yeah. What he did to like a 12-year-old. He had to like run out of this country. So, just to name a few. It's like, do you really want to watch a movie by Roman Polanski after you find out what he did to the 12-year-old? Actually, it was a 13-year-old. It's like, that's not a great argument. You know what I mean? Roman Polanski is like this really great director of movies. And then he was, he did a statutory rape of a 13-year-old and then ran to France to save his ass or something like that. He fled the United States to avoid the trial. Basically, Roman Polanski, known for his works on Rosemary's Baby, The Pianist, fled the United States in 1978 to evade trial for statutory rape involving a 13-year-old girl, Samantha Gailey. The incident occurred in March 1977 when Polanski allegedly drugged and sexually assaulted Gailey during a photo shoot. After being charged with multiple felonies, he entered a plea deal which led to a planned short sentence in federal penitentiary. However, fearing a longer prison term than anticipated, Polanski left the U.S. for London, and subsequently Paris, where he remained a fugitive due to the absence of extradition agreement between France and the United States. That's who he is. That's because sometimes I mute myself when I type on my keyboard. You hear it sometimes. So, Shinji State a lot went down in April and May. I know. Let me see if I can find Gigi's statement. I think Everyday J has it. Let me check it out. I think she made a video. Let me see. I think she made a video. I don't know if she put it on her J for Justice or what. Let me see. Oh, yeah, she did. She put on her J to Justice one.
Hartley made a video too, and it's got Turtle Boy in it.
All right. Here, by the way, here's the video of Gigi's statement. I put it in the back.
Okay, yeah, let's play that. Let's play that. Right here, we'll play this one too. You got it in the back, B Tim?
Yes,
Hello?
I did. Yeah, I just put it in the back.
Okay. This is Hartley's clip of Turtle Boy reviewing Lauren here. Oh, goodness.
Your dog waking up?
I don't know what they do, but
She's
you know, if you don't
snoring.
have them, you look like
She's snoring, but she had a little stretch. All right, here we go.
Josh Dobbs. You know, you'll or Charlie Villanueva or some shit, right? You look weird without eyebrows. And so then there's this look. This is what's called the Uncle Leo look, as you can see here. This is like when Uncle Leo drew on his eyes. And they don't move. They don't move. Like, this is easy on the Botox, ladies. Like, what is happening here? This is, look at this shit. Look at her. Like, what? Do her eyebrows move at all? And why are they shaped like a rainbow? Why are they so? Eyebrows are supposed to be flat, dude. What are those? What? I can't stop looking at those.
Obsessed with me, doing anything she can to make me feel unsafe and fearful. Again,
Like, nothing in her face is moving at all. You see me? See how these things? I have like wrinkles right here, right? Because you know you go like this a lot. I'm 43 years old. You do this enough, you start getting some wrinkles up there. You know, and that's what happens because your eyes move, and it's just a natural thing. Bro, her face doesn't move at all. It's crazy. It's not natural.
Control as well as intimidation. She has done the same now with my family and producer. My producer is so fearful that she had to see a psychiatrist to get on medication for anxiety, as well as medication to simply be able to sleep at night.
So Grayson, the producer, is also a fucking basket case and has to take medicine to sleep at night and is so fearful because of TikToks. This is Esty. This is fucking Esty. She's got the same Botox as Esty, the same worldview and outlook as Esty. Remember, Esty thought a parody account that made fun of her was the biggest deal in the world and that the people behind it should be outed and arrested and whatever. And she contacted my fucking lawyer over it. And Esty had the same reaction that this woman had. No, you can't do that. It should be illegal. I'm going to contact your lawyer. You can't make fun of me. You can't do this. So Grayson is apparently needs psychological help too over this.
My husband's blood pressure is far higher than ever.
Oh, here we go.
And doctors
Here
are
we go.
concerned about his health.
Oh, wait. Oh, dude.
He is not sleeping
This is
due
the
to
best
fear
part.
and anxiety
This is the
as
best
well.
part. Wait, here we go.
We do have an exhibit of that. I don't know if we have it.
Her husband's blood pressure is higher than ever, she says, over this. No, your husband's blood pressure is higher because he has diabetes, okay? Because he hasn't exercised since the fucking Persian Gulf War, all right? Have you seen your husband? Have you seen what he looks like?
He hasn't exercised since the Persian Gulf War.
Okay, like that man is a walking fucking heart attack waiting to happen.
Shit,
this
no.
woman is not the cause. The TikTok lady is not the cause of your husband's health issues. A lack of exercise and poor dieting is the cause of his fucking health issues, lady. Jesus Christ. Have you seen him?
He just goes super hard. There's no like medium with him. There's, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no in between with Turtle Boy. He either
You know,
goes
the
super
wild
hard-
thing is that Lauren did this whole thing because of 311 follower channel on TikTok, and now she's got all these channels reviewing her. That's wild.
Yep. All right, here we go. Let's put this on here.
I posted on this thread.
But let me copy and paste for you again. There's so much more, but I don't air dirty laundry. All the drama aside from the current topic of discussion was known to a lot of us in spring. We all moved on, but I guess this has caused the past to rise back up, which I am totally over after months of being thrown in this at no fault of my own. This was in response to someone saying they hope I wasn't shunning Lauren. Shunning? No. But did I remove what little contact I had with her outside of being at trial after being shown proof of what absolutely awful things she said about me over the course of years and what she did to try and affect my podcast and negatively? Absolutely. It's called removing myself from drama and moving on with what matters most and what matters to me in my life. My grandmother, my kids, and my work. And in fact, even after I knew all about all of this back in May, I still walked up to her at Brandon's trial on day 1 and asked how she was and said, "It's good to see you." When she sent me an apology email, I replied back in a positive way. I do not wish anybody any harm, but me choosing to be the adult and prevent any further drama in my life is fair. There are two sides to every story, and I could have gone public in May with mine. But in spite of everything that was done against me, behind my back, without my knowledge, all while thinking what little connection we had at trials was good, I don't want to be the reason for anybody's downfall. This isn't my problem. But when people are made aware of things said and done against them and choose to quietly walk away instead of airing it out in a public forum, that's not shunning. There you go. Beautifully said, Gigi. Very, very well said.
Yeah, so she's talking shit about people.
The death of Celeste Rivas has sparked a wave of heartbreak and questions.
Queen? Ah, good. Not quick enough.
Yeah, me, Tim. Yep.
I had to wake you. I had to wake you up. I had to wake you up immediately.
No, you wake me up. I was across the room getting Duke in. I was just trying to rush back over here because I didn't realize it was on autoplay. I heard it.
I don't want you sleeping on this live stream. You know, we don't need that. You would be in big trouble.
I mean, how many times have I woke you up so far?
A couple.
I like 5.
That's true. I was taking a nap just now.
Dozing off on me over there.
Jesus Christ. But
you was sleeping when John was pulling his books out, wasn't you? He said, "I'm going to take advantage of this nap time here."
I think I was like, I'm listening to him in the background and I'm watching like, I think fucking video, like looking through Twitter as he's talking, listening to him. And it's just like his gaslighting bullshit. It's like, my God, that guy's response was the shittiest response I have ever seen in my goddamn entire life. Like, I've seen Exxon Valdez fucking response to the fucking spill in Louisiana. That was a lot better made. That response was better than this guy's response. Someone needs to take away this motherfucker's library card. I don't know. He reads too many books. He doesn't know how to read the room. He is completely socially inept.
Reads a book but can't read a room.
Yeah. It's like, sir,
Look smart, but no common sense.
Yeah. Complete lack of common sense. Like, no one wants to sit here like a professor and talk. Okay, your wife cried for 9 hours. There's a lot of court paperwork that's come out that shows your wife has manipulated things to try to frame an innocent woman, in my opinion. And your whole thing with the books and the studies and everyone else is wrong, but my wife is not wrong and I'm good. And we couldn't respond because we would look foolish and blah, 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 blah. Well, pulling out books is not going to help you. What was going to help you is be honest and stop being a moron. Like, Jesus Christ. And his wife's like completely clueless about the book. She's like, what's this? What's that? And you got Grayson in the fucking background trying to figure out filming and shit for it. It's wild. But do I think her channel is going to go down? No, but I think like a lot of people notice this bullshit, and it's going to be a big, big stain in her whole YouTube stuff. You know what I mean? She had a very good YouTube reputation, but it seems like that reputation was, hiding a lot of a darker secret that she's a snake and she backstabs people. I used to think maybe that Christine person was the backstabber. I'm starting to think it's the other way around. I'm starting to think this lady's the fucking backstabber. If you can't help her out anymore, she'll destroy you. I swear not to be mean. All I could focus on was the shirt not fitting John. Irish, I'm not going to lie. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking, man, just get the extra, extra large shirt. It's fine. I was thinking the same thing. Because the one thing I'm going to be, if I'm like, 45, I'm overweight, whatever, I'm going to be comfortable. Okay. I'm going to get the extra, extra large shirt and be comfortable and I would not give a fuck. I'm not going to wear tight shirts, I'm going to be comfortable, and that is not comfortable. Just my opinion. I could focus on that there was a real life Peter Griffin. He does look like Peter Griffin, man. And it's like, he's just like, so the book on stalking, it's like, no, we don't care about your books. We don't give a fuck. Can you be honest with us? Can you go through the facts of the fucking case and just say to yourself, my wife is a nut job that proceeded to set this all up because she was worried that she shit-talked people online. And I, as a husband, failed her. And instead of like basically being the rock in which she can lean on and try to explain to her this is batshit crazy, I enabled her with my bullshit about psychoanalysis and all this stuff, and basically gaslit her to the point where that she seemed right and everyone else is crazy. Meanwhile, Lauren is picking out floor plans and colors for her new Henderson, Nevada $1 million home was an in-ground pool. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, yes, that's what I just got a message about that too. Yeah. Yep.
Wow. Just wow. True crime sector who actually goes to trial is small. She shit talks on everyone in her home circle. Yeah, I mean, and I can't understand how stupid you have to be, because even like, listen, if I don't like you, I'm not going to get like, and if I was like in that situation, like either I'm going to tell you I don't like you and not hang out with you, and that's pretty much it. I'm not going to be like, well, this motherfucker's a piece of shit. Hi, how you doing? It's like, no, if I don't like you, I'm going to tell you I don't like you. Simple as that. I'm not going to snake you. I don't care about your sub count. I'm not going to kiss your ass because your sub count or because you got a lot of viewers and shit like that. If I don't like you, I don't like you. It's just simple as that. Do not care. Will not try to snake you. Don't care. And that's pretty much it. Sounds like she was snaking a lot of other people for their sub counts. You know, what's sad is that she burned a lot of good bridges with people. Like, how many motherfuckers can actually get an attorney to be on their show as a guest? Do you know how many true crime channels would kill for that shit, that type of stuff? Even like a foolish, like an idiot attorney. Just any attorney is better than no attorney. Let's be real. If you have a true crime channel and you can get an attorney to jump on and give you legal analysis of a case that you're there for, that's a pretty big fucking deal. But this lady throws it away just like nothing. Then you get all these younger people that are helping you out and doing things, and you treat them like shit. Stupid. Talking shit about these people. We've noticed that why we love you. Sorry to tolerate, but we know you. I don't love no one. No one and nothing. Completely devoid of it. Let me see. She tried to get Lori's book shut down. Now Gigi said she was hurting her podcast jealousy. I think this lady, I I don't think she wants anyone else to succeed above her. I think she sees this as she sees like just basically trying to get rid of anyone that just like wants to do their own thing. To me, I just think that's kind of wild. You know what I mean? I think she got jealous of the attorney being on the show. And when the attorney wanted to start her own YouTube channel, she saw her as a competition and she tried to destroy that channel. There's a photo of an ex-companion comparing Lauren and her hubby to Lori Dib. I see that. I was like, wow, that's an interesting one. Yeah, that's true. When people forget to be grateful, the problem starts. Yeah, I mean, like, that's what happens when you grow to your channel. You get these producers and you get people blowing smoke up your ass, and they don't tell, and you just forget about all the people that led you to that point, all the small little channels that led you to that point. You know, and watch. I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. Eventually, those channels that put their neck on the line for you, for Lauren, you know, like Duty Ron and Websuit, same thing's going to happen to you. I don't think that woman has loyalty. You might have loyalty. You guys might have loyalty, and you might have compassion and kindness, but I don't think that woman has compassion or kindness at all. I think you tried to be good friends with her. You tried to defend your friend. I think you got told half-truths, and she left you out in the dust, and it's kind of fucked up. You know, that's what I think. Because I know Web Sleuth. She's a very nice lady. I think, you know, obviously the Ramsey clip is not exactly the best clip, but you know, I've known her. She's a very nice, you know, I've seen her work. She's a very nice lady. She really cares about missing people and trying to help people. And she does have loyalty to those who are loyal to her. And, you know, and she will get rid of people that she feels are problematic. She did that with Chris McDonough when she found out how bad he was. And I think she's just been, I don't think she knows the whole truth. And I think she's trying to be loyal and kind. And I think that was the mistake. I think a woman like Lauren Matthias just takes advantage of that and sees that as an opportunity. That's just my opinion. And Duty Run, I think he's, and just like Queen says, he has this experience where like people who legitimately do deserve ROs, I think he's compassionate to those people. And I think he sees Lauren crying and he wants to help her out, but then he didn't see all the facts. I think that's my opinion. Wait a minute. They got rid of attorney because she cut John off during an emotional moment. That's stupid.
Who's got the mods?
Julie.
Julie coming in hot with the mods.
Yeah, apparently. Who doesn't cut each other off on a fucking podcast? Do you know how many times I cut off Queen? I got people like pissed off. Like, you cut off Queen again. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know when she's done. It just happens. Yeah, we played the statement. Lauren, I'm sure you deleted your on the Tara collaboration. It was pathetic, and how giddy you was over him was embarrassing. What? Hi, Joyce. Lauren, I'm sure you deleted your on the Tara collaboration. It was pathetic. Do you know what the name of the title of that video was? They responded to that? Like, bro, who gives a fuck if someone cuts you off? It's like, oh, okay, my bad. That's pretty much it. Trisha is a lovely lady, not always right. Well, you know what? That's how it is, man. In YouTube, there's going to be people who you know, you're going to disagree with in situations. And that's just how it is. You know? I just don't want to go to villainize her and be like, oh, she's just doing it for the views and stuff like that. I don't think she's doing it for the views. I think I probably was told half truths, and she's a very loyal person, a very nice person, and she just got That's what I think. I don't think she does things for the views. He implied that the attorney didn't want to see a man get emotional. I tried to find the times. Please tell me the video. We can watch that shit. Do you know the title, Julia? Holy fuck. Are you fucking serious? The way John threw his glasses down when he was talking about getting off during the emotional moment, you can tell he is clearly still triggered as fuck about it. So cringe. Oh, last night? Let me see. Who gives a fuck about someone cutting you off? I wouldn't give 2 fucks if someone cut me off. Like, at the end of the day, if you have a guest on your show that is like an attorney, people want to hear the guest. They don't want to hear you. That's pretty much it. You don't give a fuck. Like, for instance, let's say the lawyer you know came on this show right now. Now, I don't like his opinion on the Karen Reed case. Let's just get that straight. But if the lawyer you know came in here and started talking, do you think I would be cutting him? Do you think I would give a fuck if he cut me off and wanted to talk? Hell no. Hell fucking no. I would not give a fuck because people want to hear his opinions. You know, his opinions are, you know, just how it is. Same thing with a lot of other people. What live stream was that? Let's see.
Well, I noticed this live stream that they did isn't it's not getting as much traction as their first one did. That's for sure.
Well, the first one was 9 hours long, so that does help the views. And that one was batshit crazy. I think she hurt her channel. I think she
This
did a
one
very
wasn't far off. I
Yeah.
mean, reading 7 books and comparing her to Gabriel the Herder.
Bro, Gabriel the Herder. Holy fuck. He's a herder. Oh my god. Let me see. The way John threw his glasses down when he was talking about getting cut off during an emotional moment, you could tell. I think I read that already. She lost quite a few subs when she went up against CM, but she stood her ground and made no apologies. Let me see. I missed the cursing and throwing the glasses. Damn. I missed that too. I want to find out where that timestamp where he starts cursing and throwing away his glasses. Anyone know the timestamp when he starts throwing his glasses and cursing? Bro, 4 hours of bullshit. Anyway, so what else do you want to talk about? Queen, you want to play the video again? Let's see.
What video again?
The 4 hours of bullshit.
No, I do not want to play 4 hours of bullshit.
Like, holy fuck.
Hell to the no, no, no.
Bro, he had charts too. He had a chart he put up.
Are you fucking... I want the timestamp where Grayson comes in and yells. I never got to hear it last night.
I didn't hear it.
Somebody said she pulled a Reality Wins and came in and said, leave Lauren alone. Like, yelled, I guess. Yes. Yes. Where is it?
We have to watch 2 more hours to find it. Oh my god. I don't even want to watch. It's like the guy...
No. I need the timestamp. I can't watch it. I cannot.
Leave Lauren alone!
Just leave her alone. Here,
Leave her alone. Oh my god. I don't know, man. That was wild. He's fucked. Like, honestly, he needs to hire, like, Broke It, like, Unchained to be their press person. Because they need a press person. This shit is wild. Search the transcript. Let me see. Bro. And this guy's doubling down on the witch trials. What the fuck? Second time change. Okay. Nice to know that. 2 or 3. Let me see. Lauren has said that she just wants people to leave her alone. Well, that's not good because you are a YouTuber. So if people leave you alone, no one's going to watch your shit. Two or 3. She did do that. Let me see. And they have really become irrelevant since the Daybell trials. They haven't been guests on networks or documentaries. That case was their claim to fame. And that happens a lot of times, man. Like there's people like YouTubers that get really big during a case and then they kind of go into irrelevancy. And the thing is, like, getting into a 5-year trial like that is a long time. I don't know. And honestly, they're probably going to have to look for another case to talk about. But the problem is you damage a lot of your connections. Like a lot of times, like when you're in the field where you're in the courts and stuff like that, and you want connections, that's what you want to do. You want to have connections to networks, connections to people, and go to trials and stuff like that. And she damaged those reputations, so it's not good. Attention seeker can't handle the truth. True. And she wants to look up people and she wants to discuss cases and have opinions on cases, but then she wants to like go after people for their opinions on her, which is fucking stupid. She's a fool. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think her channel is going to die overnight or anything like that. I think she has a lot of support from people still, but I think she's took a big hit. And it's kind of interesting that Christine has kept quiet the entire time. I emailed keeping the timestamp of John discussing the attorney cutting him off for crying. What's it? Just tell me the time. If it's from last night's video, just tell me the timestamp in the chat.
All right, we want to play it?
Yeah, do you have the timestamp? We can play it. You got an email apparently of the timestamp.
Yeah, here, 3 thing. Matter of fact, here, let's play this right here. I got the link. Oh, that's my favorite fucking line. When a liar lies, when a motherfucking liar gets caught lying, the first thing they say, you guys, you ready for this?
And a team, I mean, people can believe whatever they want, but like this idea of
believe whatever you want.
I believe
whatever you want to believe.
I believe you need a bigger shirt. That's what I believe.
I believe that we want to hear this little rant off here real quick where he fires his attorney. Let's hear this.
I really appreciate the fact that certain men like Colby Ryan reached out to you and said, thank you for that vulnerability. Thank you for that type of raw emotion. But you know what? There's a lot of people that are going to really struggle with that type of raw emotion. There's a lot of people that are going to struggle with that type of a vulnerability. There's a lot of people that are very uncomfortable. And because of that, they're labeling you things like histrionic, right? They're dismissing you because you're a female expressing emotion. This is where the sexist bias comes in. They're dismissing you as not serious, as untrustworthy.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
I don't know, but didn't that Kobe guy like admit to raping his wife in like 2022? Am I wrong? Because I'm pretty sure I heard that. So, like, I would not want to associate, even though he married her afterwards and had kids or whatnot, I would not want to associate with that. I'm sorry, but like, that's a crime that you can't really forgive. You know what I mean? That's like a fucked up mentality. So I wouldn't want that piece of shit on the show. Fuck that. I don't want that. I don't care. I don't care. I'd rather have a person that accidentally killed someone, because at least that's an accident, than on the show than a fucking that. No, sir, we did. Just saying. And also, no one's dismissing your wife because she's a woman. We're dismissing your wife because she's fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs that tried to frame another woman, what appeared to me to be a frame job of another woman because she didn't want text messages to come out. No one cares about you. The majority of the fucking true crime community are women. No one is calling out your. There is no like man-dominated true crime facility, like true crime here. Majority are women. No one's being sexist towards your wife because she's emotional. They're basically judging her stupidity, like her craziness and stupidity on there. What is the excuse for the woman calling me her out? What is the excuse for all the women calling her out? He's a fool. Yeah. Isn't he kind of being sexist by basically saying like all these women? I'm just saying they need a press person. Where's TikTok Tony? Bro, I think even TikTok Tony would handle this shit better. Let's be real. He'll do like little baseball signals for them when they're on the live stream while he's half asleep. Do you think maybe he's in a dark on her bad behavior and how maybe he's being manipulated? I don't know. I think he's one that is too busy with the books and not really paying attention to everything else. You know what I mean? And it's like, you got to gain some wisdom, sir. You're 45 years. I don't know how old this guy is. He's probably in his 40s. And you're book smart. I'll give you that. Definitely book smart. You know what you're doing with that. But the thing is being book smart is like having a sharp sword. And wisdom is like how to wield a sword. And you lack wisdom, sir. You lack a lot of wisdom. It's like handing a sharp sword to an amateur. That's what it seems like to me. And he lacks a lot of wisdom on how to deal with things in life. It seemed like, and that's just my opinion. And it seems like he can't handle himself, his emotions, and the situation around him. One can be dumb, but have great wisdom, and one can be smart and have no wisdom. Wisdom is something that is earned through trials and tribulations. So, and believe me, if I was in this situation, the last thing I'd be doing is grabbing 16 books to talk to a bunch of people. You know what I mean? I think like I think like when Clue was facing like that whole situation a while ago and Cletus made that video, that seemed like a better situation because at least that came from the heart. It wasn't bullshit. It wasn't some sort of ridiculous. He pulled out 20 fucking books to tell us what he was thinking. I'm just saying. I agree with you, B. Tim. You can have all the knowledge, but you got to know how to use that knowledge. Pretty much. I mean, Einstein said very simply, a genius is someone that explains something very complicated, but to a child. It was brutal listening to him. It's terrible. And she's just sitting there angrily staring at the screen. I don't know. I'm just saying. He was putting out wrong information about the law and the behavior. I think he's a fraud. I think when you try, like the thing is, he's trying to interpret the law and understand the law and all this stuff. And he's pulling out these books and it's like, bro, I don't know. You got a PhD. I think your main focus might be psychology, of forensic psychology and stuff like that. You're not a lawyer. You can't interpret stalking laws and stuff like that. You have to you have to go into your wheelhouse. But then he pulls out these books and acts like he's an authority. And it's like, well, the judge didn't agree with you. Lawyers don't agree with you. You're full of shit. And everyone disagrees with you. They're probably using filters. You got to realize probably, because this was a pre-recorded live stream that they put it up. Let me see. Queen's suddenly gone. She's being attacked by a dog right now. Probably Duke is rebelling. Duke is probably rebelling right now, demanding more food. That's what we got. Let me see. Let's see. Oh my God. Queen. Queen, are you there? Probably was up the way to deal with the dog. Brianna says, no man is going to accuse of self-hate or claim I dislike his wife for being a woman. I dislike his wife for being petty garbage. And his a beach. I think you meant bitch, but okay. There are a short video from Small Channel London. Is it a YouTube channel or Twitter, by the way? All the attorneys that have commented on this disagree with him, and as well as the judge in her case. Well, they even disagree. Even their statements don't, like, basically let loose of what their intentions were. Their intentions was to silence this woman. It wasn't that they were fearful. It was that they didn't like what she was saying. And in the end of the day, that's a civil matter. If you believe someone is spreading false rumors about your business that is costing your business money, you hire an attorney and you handle it civilly. If you believe someone has defamed you or this torture, he said torture, I think he said torture interference, but it's tortious interference. If you believe it's tortious interference with their business, then you do that. Then you go through those steps. But that stuff takes, number one, there's discovery, and that takes years. The time you get the trial will probably be like 3 years from now. Hello, Cappy Cap. How's the crows? He's basically said that they are jealous of Lauren. That's all he said with word salad. Yeah, and it's like, he's just another version of fucking Craig. I don't know what happened to Queen. She's probably silent. And she's gone. So Queen's gone. She's gone. 80% wouldn't have more.
I'm being back.
Back. Your computer's blowing. Is Duke attacking you or something?
No, my screen just shut itself off.
Look at this.
It's been fucking up. So
Did you
it just shuts itself off here and there.
Oh fuck, that sucks. You want me to share my? You want me to share my screen?
It's up to you. You want? I mean, it doesn't. It's not going to help me to mind flipping off. But yeah, I mean, if you want to share it, go ahead.
I'm sharing my screen right now.
Gotcha. I've got it up on the thing.
What do you think? Someone posted this.
I'm Dr. Oh my god.
What do you think? I think someone put this up. I think that Lily London lady put this up. And I saw
You're
this.
stalking and bullying, gang stalking right now with this.
That needs to be your next thumbnail. I swear to God.
Yeah.
That's your new thumbnail whenever you talk about them. Holy
That's it.
Wow. Bro. Her face is even shaped like Lois. Yeah.
They match so
They match so perfectly.
Beautiful.
This is jeez, man. And she even was a news reporter in the show, right? At one point, she was. Oh my God. Oh my God. The judge said it was not stalking. Yeah, absolutely. I'll stop sharing. That's funny. Let me see. Oh, they got another one? I'll share this one too, Queen. When you get back, I'll share it. Let me see.
Look at it. Just close it as I put it up. You close it out.
Well, I'll share it now. Let me share it now.
Yeah, right as soon as I put it up, you close it out. Nala Jean, hey.
Look at this. Someone else posted this.
What? Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm done. Are these on X or something? Where
yeah, they're on X. They're on X.
Oh my God. Oh man. X is tearing her up. They are tearing her up.
Bro, it's crazy. She's just like, if they even look like oh my God, they kind of like have the same look and everything. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Let me see. This one says, "Victim talk. If you don't like us, we'll sue you. You'll get sued."
Oh my. Oh my. Let me tell you what, X is gonna be fish. She'll be trending like BJ was.
They need to be like special butthurt unit. She's gonna
hashtag Lauren Matthias HTC.
Bro.
And then butthurt true crime unit.
Yep, absolutely.
Goodness, man. I cannot believe how bad it's got. She's like, we just wanted to bury this and just wanted to deal with it on our own. Well, what did you think was going to happen when you told the whole world, did a 9-hour live stream on it? What did you think? I mean, really? You think everybody was just going to be like, okay, don't worry about it. We don't care.
Oh yeah, I'm going to share something else.
Brianna says, hold on. $5 super sticker. No man is going to accuse me of self-hate or claim I dislike his wife for being a woman. I dislike his wife for being petty garbage, and he's a beach. What the hell did you just yeet yourself off? What the hell?
I pressed the wrong button.
Look down, you were gone. I'm like, wait a minute. Wake up, Maggie Man for 18 months. Love your channel. You're the best. Thank you for being here, Vinny.
This is what she said on our chat, I'm sure. Not sure where people are getting the idea the judge said this wasn't stalking. I'm lost. The judge said it was, and so does the law. Be well. I'm going back to listening to the PhD. This is her stating that, and then this person puts this up.
With respect to the online posts, I think that's the biggest concern.
This is why I said I wanted to play this clip. Now you see why I wanted to play what the judge said?
I'll just play this. I'll play. Oh.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. This is why.
In addition to defaming statements, is there any other clarification the court can give on what would constitute a defamatory statement? So that there's no argument. So there's no like.
What's legally defined as defamation? It's got to fit the legal definition.
Okay. What about harassment?
Will you put the link
I
in the
don't
back?
know what that's going to.
Will you drop the link in the back for me?
I'm doing that now. I mute myself, so I was just copying and posting it. Here, I put the link in the back. I'll keep on playing, by the way.
All right.
You got it?
All right, thank you.
Qualify as, and I can't get into everything. I would say, Ms. MacArthur, I'd be careful in the way you do that. But again, if she's just saying negative stuff, this is not, again, a stalking injunction is not a remedy for shutting down speech that a person doesn't like somebody saying about them. And it seems like that's what you're trying to do in this case.
Well, again, Your Honor, I would argue that we're not asking to restrict her speech. She can still go anywhere else.
That is speech. Online speech is every bit as protected as anywhere else.
Some forms of speech, like threats and defamation, are not protected.
And that's what I put specifically.
And if that's the best we can do, like that's most clear we can be. I understand. I just thought I'd ask for any additional clarification you can give to be instructive to both parties.
Yep. Okay. I think I've been clear on that. Mr. Dunkelberger, anything from your side?
Oh, the judge did say that. The judge did say that. Oh, this is funny. What do you think of this one, Queen?
Oh my. Oh. They look a lot alike. They got a lot of these memes now. See, I didn't see all these, but when they said it on their stream last night, they're like, "Oh, all these memes and all these people are making all these memes and blah blah blah." I was like, "Oh shit!" So I didn't realize there were so many on Twitter. I didn't realize how many they had on Twitter of them.
There's a lot. Basically she pissed off like the Turtle Boy people, and then she pissed off the free Karen, like the people that don't like Karen Reed, and then she pissed off everyone else. I think she pissed off pretty much everyone. Like Lana's group, she pissed off. She's pissed now. Even like lawyers, like this one lawyer that was defending her, now changed her opinion on defending her based upon this thing. He's changing minds. He's changing minds, but to the other side. Like, bro.
I mean, anybody in their right fucking mind is gonna listen to this and be like, "Yeah, no."
What is it? Virtualism to make something worse while trying to improve it. I can't even say that word. Bro, his wife needs to seriously, he needs to seriously log the fuck off. Log off. Log the fuck off. Oh, and she was also apparently Emma Research. It's so she was screen recording, and she was doing it on her phone. Yeah, watch, I'll show you.
Okay.
The reason why I keep on stop sharing is because when you scroll through Twitter, you don't want to accidentally show because there's
right. Yeah, there's all kinds of shit. Twitter's not safe.
Yeah, I don't want to accidentally show something because
they're not safe. They'll share whatever, for whatever, whenever, whatever. It's almost impossible to get shit down.
Yeah, so I kind of have to be careful with Twitter. So it says Laura Mathias literally submits screen recordings into evidence while her private messages pop up on the top. But remember, she's a professional, and it says Emma Research message. Do you see that?
Yep, her private message right at the fucking top.
It's man, that's like a BJ move. Remember, BJ keeps on getting the phone calls?
Yep. And then she just lets it ring on and ring on. Yeah.
Who is Emma Research?
Whoever Emma is, they're researching her. It's whoever, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure they do the research.
Let
Emma probably does research for her and sends her the links and shit, or sends her the information, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think she does any of the research herself, and I don't think she writes any of the shit herself, to be honest with you. That's what I think. That's what I think.
Yeah, that's...
And then there's this one that shows the transformation over the years. Here, this one. Mike, look at this one. Do you see that? 2015.
Oh my God.
So this is her 2015, 2016, 2017, 2021, 2025.
Wow, her face has changed so much.
Like, she's a completely different person. Like, if you compare these two and you put them together from 2015 to 2025, you would think they were two different people. She can't log off and buy $1 million home. B Tim, don't you know anything? I don't know nothing. What did she do to herself? I don't know, man. I think like she was perfectly fine here. Actually, she was perfectly fine everywhere, but like I think she just did too much, because like I think people get really, really they get addicted to this stuff, you know what I mean? And I think she probably just did it too much, man. I don't know. She's a victim, comparing herself to Tylee and Charlie Kirk, etc., using JJ as a shield. Kristen, the real victim's family speaking out tonight live on demonstration. Oh shit! Sorry, dropped my keyboard. Let me just see something. I'm gonna stop sharing because I want to see what this is talking about. I'll have to check it out. It's Botox blindness. I don't know nothing about it. I just think she did too much, man. She should have left her face alone. I think sometimes people just they just get this low self-esteem. And, when you're dealing with online and stuff like that, because she's been on the camera for a long ass time. She was a TV host, apparently. And like a news station, right? And I think you get really self-conscious about your looks, and you start, you start worrying about your looks and your beauty and stuff like that. So probably that's the situation. They start overanalyzing their looks, and the doctors feed into it. Yeah. That's true, man. That's a huge change. It's about the religious period. It's sad and sick that you can't be happy enough with who you were born. Well, we're all getting old, and you just have to get used to it, right? I don't know. Just saying. Just saying. What's your thoughts, Queen? Her thoughts is she's being attacked by Duke. She's being attacked by Duke right now. It's sad. We're going to follow the next true crime case. The true crime case of Duke attacking Queen Bee. What you got to do? What you got to do? Let me see. Easy freeway. It's hard for a narcissist to see themselves like that because they always see themselves as 22 years old. Yeah. She was pretty. It'll be 44 in December, and I hate my body. Well, I mean, like the thing is, you got to be happy about yourself. because at the end of the day, it's more about, I think people focus too much on materialistic things, in my opinion, their looks and all this and money and stuff like that. And that shit you can't take with you. And I just think people need to realize that. Before cosmetics and women mainly in film would have their molars removed to create their defined look in their cheeks. Wow. Did not know that. Did not know that. We are all born in the image of God. She had so many gifts. I think there was like a story. I always listen to. It's like a Buddhist story. I gotta find it when I repeat it again. Let me see. Lately in her videos, I could hear she had a ChatGPT script. It was super clear, very lazy. It's okay to use it to clean up, but this is more than just clean up. You know, there's lawyers that use ChatGPT to write their fucking briefs these days. People are using that shit way too much, man. Way too much. I wouldn't use that shit. I don't know. I wouldn't use it. But yeah, I think she hired a producer. You know what I mean? And that's where I think you kind of disconnect from your work a bit. Because when you have all these cooks handling the cooking, like let's say you have like a chef that cooks every meal himself. You get a top quality meal. And then you start getting other people in the kitchen that cook other things. Then the quality of the dish drops most times. Unless there's, you know, you get a very good chef in there as well. So I think she gets this producer person. She gets people to research for her. She's got her husband reading books and stuff like that. And she's just not into the cases. And that's what I think. I'm a teacher and I use ChatGPT all the time. It's so helpful with all things I have to do, but I have to check it carefully because it's wrong a lot. Well, that's what was happening with the court case. Apparently, it was stating case law that didn't exist. And that's how he got into trouble. John should have told her, sweetie, you're beautiful as you are and need for no surgery, but I think honestly, John Mathias lacks a spine to tell his wife, hey, you got to stop doing this, because any man would have immediately told her, like, this is a bad path to travel. This is all a bad path to travel, man. Just saying. It's a very, very bad travel. Let me see. My boyfriend is Armenian and growing up in Wyoming. All the friends are in Utah. Yeah, and also it's kind of like you could tell in their relationship. When I saw that picture of him staring into a book, and she's just angrily looking to the side, and just, you know, whatever. You could just see he's like so absorbed into his books and stuff like that. And I don't know if that's the right thing to do. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, she had a YouTube channel. She has a YouTube channel, and apparently they went fucking, you know, outdoors and stuff like that. I don't know. Seems like he lost his way a little bit. Just saying. I'm just saying. Let me see. You know? Let me see. You see, the most irritating thing about the books is that everything was taken out of context. Well, everything was taken out as a way to basically support his arguments. You know, in the end of the day, the facts don't support him. His wife did something pretty fucked up, more ways than one. And instead of actually acknowledging the truth, he tries to hide in bullshit. And I think he tries to manipulate people and act like he's smarter than people, but he's not smarter than people. He's not wise. That would be the, that's what I would say. Let's see. I hope you'll get out and touch some grass. We will. We will, Zen. We will. I think he needs to touch some grass because his high blood. That's a crazy thing. Also, he was claiming his blood sugar was off, and I'm like sitting here. I'm like, bro, you were like 300 pounds. Your weight is your problem. Just saying, your weight is the problem. Also, you have no control over your household. Just saying. Love the BTM analysis last night. Thank you. But whatever. I think they're going to triple down again. I think they're probably going to bring more litigation against people because people like this, they don't learn their lesson. They'll never learn their lesson. I've never used ChatGPT draining the ocean and nature myself. I don't use ChatGPT at all. I don't know. Not into it. I don't care. Bro, did you not see that man? He looks like he's 300 pounds. They made fun of Chad's weight. Glass houses. Glass houses. Let's just say that much. You said what? Lippy said what? I don't know what is. Because you can just feel it. Let me see. He's definitely big. He's definitely big. I think he got a lot bigger. If you looked at his video, let me see if I can find it. Because I found her YouTube channel. Someone found the YouTube channel she has. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. There it is.
All right, baby. Well, I'm gonna get off here for today. I got some stuff going on over here, and we've been on here about 4 hours, so I'll probably hop back on here later if you ain't got nothing going on.
No problem. Maybe they'll make another response.
Hopefully they do.
I'll see ya. Bye.
We'll see you later, B-Tim. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys having Saturday shenanigans with us this afternoon. I will catch y'all on the flip side. I'll be on here later tonight, so I'll see y'all there. QB out.